Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant, cause you ain't following up. One thing.
Classic theme.
That's it. What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday. What is this? July 10th? July 11th?
Yes, July 11th.
There
Shout
it
out
is,
to
July 11th.
my parents' anniversary. 23 years strong, man.
Absolutely, man. Happy anniversary, mom and dad. But yeah, man, it's July 11th, 2021. And guess what? It's 11:11 right now for the time on the East Coast. All right. I'm your host, MT. With me is my co-host,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First, because you gotta respect me. Drink water, live longer.
That's it. Dude, honestly,
One more
I need
thing
to
though,
go.
before we start though.
Mm-hmm.
Happy NWO week. July 7th, 1996 was the formation of the NWO, what makes it 25 years since the world of entertainment changed forever. Everybody has an NWO story.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. Everybody. Shoot, from when Sting came down there on the came down there with the bat and started hitting all of them. Shoot, when they used to whoop people's ass and then spray paint NWO on their back.
Nah, I never forget. It's like one of the first times they invaded it. That's just seemed real. Like Rey Mysterio jumped on him and he lawn darted his ass on the trailer.
Yeah.
And then Macho Man crazy ass ran and jumped on the top of the limo. Hilarious. And they pulled off.
Yep.
Yeah, that was wild. But yeah, let's get the show started. So we got a guest today. All right. Will you laugh?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Glad to be back.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. Saw the lineup of topics. It's going to look like fire today.
I
Oh
appreciate it.
yeah. That's
Oh,
always
yeah.
real talk about real people, brother. So yeah, introduce yourselves to the new people that probably ain't hear you yet, and where you from?
What's going on, everybody? This is Devore from the Not for the Bay podcast. I'm from Montgomery County, Maryland. Uh, outside of that, man, like, hey, I'm ready to get into it for real.
All
All right,
right, let's
shoot.
get into it. MT, introduce the topic.
All right. So, well, first of all, the title of the show is going to be Determination Over Destiny. And this title came up because I think we all can agree with the topic I'm about to introduce with the NBA Finals. Motherfucking Chris Paul is playing out of his mind. And it is nothing. And here's the thing, for the majority of the people who are on that team, they don't even have any playoff experience. Like the ones who are making the biggest impact, Booker, Aiden, those individuals, they don't have any playoff experience. So this is just pure determination. So, gentlemen, I mean, what are your thoughts right now in the NBA Finals?
Hey, before you continue, though, I thought you got that from that battle rapper at first. Determination over trust. That.
Oh yeah,
Shout
I know
out to
you talking
that.
about.
Shout out to that. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, I can go. The NBA Finals this year, man, is really showing like sometimes the leadership is important. It's very important to leadership. Like Chris Paul showing it. I mean, even though Giannis is struggling a little bit, he's showing it on the Milwaukee side, showing that he
Giannis is
needs help.
struggling.
Yeah, he need help though. Like Chris Middleton
Yeah,
I'm about to
needed
say
to a little
Tyrese out there. What more do you want from me? Like,
exactly.
Drew Holiday, he's struggling as well for Milwaukee. Like it's crazy. But if you look on Phoenix side, everybody that's stepping up is stepping up. Bridges, campaign, like everybody's stepping up the bench. Like it's very tough to try to stop a team with that type of the offense is clicking like that. Like it's very tough. So yeah, that's why I go with it.
Okay.
I mean,
Mr. Go ahead.
like, the key to victory from the beginning was pretty much team chemistry for Phoenix, and I mean, it's on all cylinders. Like as far as ball movement, I haven't seen ball movement like that since college basketball in the '90s. It's kind of crazy. Also, DeAndre Ayton, man, he playing for max money out there. He been hooping. Like he been getting steals this last game, like he a guard. Like it was crazy, jumping passing lanes and everything. I mean, Giannis do what Giannis does. I mean, a lot of people say LeBron is the best driver to the basket ever. I mean, Giannis got an argument about that. Like, he does what he wants when it comes to getting in the lane. Because honestly, that's the only thing really consistent in his repertoire. I've been saying it forever. Like, he's not going to shake you on the outside. He's going to find a way to get in there and finish. And 20 points in a quarter, playoff record. I mean, NBA Finals record. Shout out to him for that. But the main downfall is Middleton, man. If you want to put it on a player, put it on Middleton, man. Even when he has a big game scoring, his shooter's been very inefficient. Like, he would take 25 shots to get 32 points, or he'll take 23 shots to get 25.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though that seems like a good game on paper, that's still kind of detrimental. And Drew Holiday, where the fuck he been all playoffs? Like, he's proven that he should be on a 6-man again. He's not a starter if you're going to keep playing like that, especially in them crucial moments. I mean, campaign really emerged to me personally throughout the playoffs. He's showing that the team may still be in good hands once Chris Paul retires. As far as, running the floor with the chemistry.
Yeah.
And here's something a lot of people ain't talking about. Devin Booker is really not having the best shooting games either. Like, his field goal percentage has been kind of low.
Yeah.
But one thing about Phoenix, and all year, they've been like number one as far as percentage at the line. You just can't let them go to the line. They don't really miss much on the line as a team. But I mean, after watching that last game, it seemed like a typical Phoenix game when they get on the lead early and they hold the lead for dear life the rest of the game, damn near wire to wire. So, I mean, to be honest, I kind of like my pick. I'm gonna stick with. I got Phoenix in 5, man.
5.
5.
Okay. Stand by it.
Oh yeah, all day long.
All right, DeVore, what do you have, sir?
Look, the only knock I'm gonna give Giannis is you can't go to the free throw line and shoot and 17 times and only make 10 of them. That's probably the only knock that I have on Giannis right now. But I agree 1,000% with Mr. Jones. Chris Middleton, he's the key to this series for the Bucks if they have any chance of coming back and winning the series. He's got to shoot a lot more efficient from the field and taking a whole lot more smarter shots, because there's a lot of shots that I take that Chris Middleton takes where the Bucks be on a roll and then the ball ends up hitting Chris Middleton's hands and then he ends up taking a ridiculous shot.
Yeah.
So it's like not to disrespect Chris Paul in the Phoenix Suns, but I feel like the Milwaukee Bucks are a far better team than the Suns on paper, but they just have to execute. That's just the problem for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, you can go ahead.
Okay, well, y'all pretty much stole the thunder. Sorry for being a little late. I'm going to say Chris Middleton need to step up, and Drew Holiday very inconsistent this whole entire series, so he's going to have to contribute more. And another thing, just Giannis do got to make more from the free throw line. He's like missing a lot, so it's not even. But overall, this series should be closer than what it is, in my opinion. It should be closer because the game's somewhat closer. The Bucks lost it at the second half. All right, minus the first game. The first game was like the Suns falling out.
Every time Giannis had the free throw, it's New Year's.
Man, that dude take a minute. You got to play the wrap it up music when he's shooting a free throw. Like, wrap it up, bro. Like,
but just to miss the motherfucker, that's what be pissing me off. You take 15 seconds just to miss
not only miss that joint, your man airballing. Not only miss airballing.
That's a Bill Wallace shit right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's mental at this point. But here's what I'm just going to say. Something that was not said, out of everybody on here. And, once again, it's always got to be me that keeps it real. Who the fuck cares about this NBA Finals, okay? I've watched all of 10 minutes of it.
This Debbie Downer. Why you gonna be a Debbie Downer?
I don't give a
because
shit.
It's Brickley that did it. You already know it.
I don't give a shit. I don't
give
give a shit.
Go ahead and kill the vibe, MT.
Yep, I am.
Kill the vibe. Just kill the vibe. Go
I am right now. I don't give a shit about these little mediocre baby market teams that are here. I guess the good thing is that Chris Paul finally is about to get a ring if the Suns can finish it out. But we all know Chris Paul is go along, get along gang any damn way. Okay,
No,
so so
just the excuse.
with that being said, I don't
Excuse.
care. Okay, I really don't care about this NBA Finals.
Mi-
I'm already looking forward to football season. I'm looking
Because he
Mr.
forward
beat
Jones,
to
both
listen.
LA teams. Because he beat both LA teams. That's why you mad.
No, I don't care about them beating the Lakers. I'm glad that they beat the
Because
Lakers.
Durant
You should
was
know
16
that.
and a half, not a 16. That's why you mad.
Look, and so at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Milwaukee is a
It's
team they
destiny,
won't.
bro.
Yeah,
It's destiny.
it's no, it's just determination. Chris Paul, great job to him. He is playing his ass off. I hope if they win, he gets Finals MVP and all of that.
Oh, he
But
will. He
honestly,
earned
He
yeah,
it.
definitely gets MVP. He's
yeah.
definitely.
But
He
yeah,
earned it.
but the Milwaukee Bucks, this is going to be their one chance in a lifetime to be in the NBA Finals. We won't see them in the
Yeah,
finals for another 5 to 50
longer.
years. 5 to 50
Yeah,
years.
man.
Take your pick.
Yeah, longer.
Take your pick. 5 to 50 years after this season. Okay.
LA calling you home, Giannis.
Exactly.
Because nobody don't want to go to fucking Milwaukee. That's not a destination I want to go to.
Not at all. So yeah. So once he burns himself out and all that in his NBA Finals, realize that damn, I don't have the right pieces, and he's not going to be able to recruit. He'll be out of there. And then Phoenix, yeah, Phoenix, they'll be around to make some noise. They'll be in the
They be around
conversation
for
for.
No,
yeah. They
Phoenix
be
I'm
gonna
around
be
not
for a
gonna
around.
while.
They're
They'll
gonna
be
be
around
Yeah,
around.
for a
Phoenix gonna
while.
be around.
They're gonna be around
yeah
for.
they'll be around for a few years. But honestly, what I think that they'll be around with doing this, they'll be like how the Mavericks were when Rick Carlisle first got there. You know what I mean? They win that NBA Finals and they kind of like hang around, and then they'll fizzle out, and then Monty Williams' ass will be fired. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm happy that a black coach and black GM are up 2-0 right now in the NBA Finals. But yeah, that's about it. I really don't give a shit about this NBA Finals. I'm just being real.
Go Clippers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
All right, we had someone to just join. Banks down there. Do you have any thoughts on the NBA Finals? And let's keep it moving. So,
No, no, I'm sorry, fellas.
no,
I
you
forgot
good.
I had myself on mute. It's a pleasure to meet y'all boys finally, man. Um,
Awesome.
yeah. You said thoughts on the NBA Finals?
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
far.
Yeah, the
I
meaningless one.
mean,
Yep.
I mean, the team that's earning it is winning it right now. To be honest with you, it's clear that the Suns are earning it. Um, I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. I mean, I'm a Bulls fan, so I would love to see my Bulls in there, but we know that ain't happening. Um, but I like what I see from Phoenix, man. I definitely like what I see. Milwaukee got to figure it out, man, with that pick and roll, man. That pick and roll is really torturing them right now. I've never seen a team get dissected by the pick and roll as decent as they be getting dissected. And it's crazy what that pick and roll is doing to them. And it's crazy because when they brought this team together, the whole big deal was bringing Drew Holiday in, right? That was like the big deal,
Yeah,
and he's
Mm-hmm.
known as one of the
yeah,
best wing defenders in the league. And then
easy.
you couple that with Giannis, and then you got Middleton. I mean, they got probably the three best wing defenders in the game. Um, I just don't understand what's all this switching about and everything, man. I hate when people switch. But I feel like Phoenix is earning it, but it's not too far out that Milwaukee can't get back into this series because, truth be told, Milwaukee's been having some pretty bad games from Middleton and Holiday. If those guys step up, we may have, 1-1 game right now, possibly 1-1 series, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
They've been
So
inconsistent on playoffs, though. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
yeah,
problem.
Yeah.
Hit and miss,
They have.
man.
Well,
Yeah,
well, here's the thing. Just to answer your comment, Banks, about you don't understand what all the switching off of. I know exactly why a bunch of switching has happened. All you gotta do is blame LeBron. That's it. This is his fault.
This
This
yeah.
is
talk that
this is a
shit.
suit. This is
Mr.
a
Jones,
super.
mute
No,
mute his mic.
seriously.
Mute his mic.
This is a superstar. This is a superstar who refuses to check the best player on the other team, or even the second best player. Okay, he rather go out there. He rather go out there and d up. He rather go out there and d up fucking what's his name? He rather go out there get on Cameron Payne, or he rather go out there and get on fucking Sasha Vujacic or somebody like that. I don't know. It's one of them chitches that's out there. Okay, he rather go out there and guard them instead of actually
Look at
going out
Josh.
here and
How did we
saying,
get on
"Gee,
LeBron? How did LeBron come up in this? Oh my God.
easy,
Make sure
easy."
y'all watch Space Jam Friday.
Man, he got
Exactly.
Hey yo,
MT, we going to get you therapy. LeBron must have passed on signing his signature or something,
Yeah,
autograph, taking a
No,
picture
but
with you.
no.
but you know what? I'm really critical of LeBron James too. I mean,
Yeah, you should.
I'm not much of a fan of him on the court, but off the court, I mean, he's an outstanding person just in general. Like, there's no athlete in the world that can compete with him off the court. That's just not. It's not even close. What he does off the court is amazing. But
You know, unless.
on the court, I mean, with whole switching thing, I mean, I've always called LeBron out for that. Like, for him being, because they like to call him a lockdown defender, but I mean, you don't
What?
really
He's
see
never
it.
won Defensive Player of the Year, never. So I don't understand you be a lockdown
Yeah, his
defender.
all
Lockdown,
ball never been great. His all ball has never been great.
lockdown.
Trash.
He
I
had
just
some good defense when he was younger, but I wouldn't say he was a
He
I'm
gets
about to
lockdown.
say
blocked.
I
it
wouldn't
was
say
it's
he was
videos of
a
him
his
fall on his ass in
I
high
think,
school.
I would,
I think everybody gets it confused because one thing I will give LeBron that he transcended this one particular skill set was the ability to contest, passes into the paint. Those when you throw the ball into the paint and he quickly jumps on it and it goes the other way with the steal.
What? What?
He's
Jump in the passing lane?
Yeah, in the passing lane.
Nah,
Especially
that's
the younger
Iverson.
Nah,
LeBron.
That's Iverson.
nah,
That's
nah.
AI.
That's
AI
Iverson.
did that. AI
Yeah,
did
Yeah,
well,
that.
I mean, yeah, but LeBron transcended it in my opinion. Like LeBron made it
AI
even
didn't
better.
he?
yeah.
He
Now
got 10 steals in the playoffs doing that
here's
in
what
one
LeBron
game.
transcended. Being a cherry picker. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna let him go
Oh man,
past
you
you.
call him a cherry
Bump him.
picker though?
I
Yep.
don't know about cherry picker, bro. I
When
Uh,
he was in Miami, I swear, I used to literally when they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, turnover on turnover by the Milwaukee Bucks." Damn, LeBron James already right there by the damn basket. D Wade just throw it down there to him and he wide open. Oh,
they
LeBron
both
going up
was
for the
doing it
big
though.
dunk. Yeah, I'm
let's
just
not
like,
for,
no.
and let's not
Go
forget
ahead.
about Steph Curry. Steph Curry is known for that shit too.
Of course. Well, Steph Curry got bad ankles, so we know he not. We know he ain't playing no good on ball defense.
Yeah. But I mean, like even the whole chase down block. I mean, Chase Sean Prince been doing it. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Like Chase
LeBron,
Sean Prince never got his due for the chase down block.
never.
But at the end of the day, the whole with LeBron thing, man, he's not here. I don't even know why he still get mentioned. Like he got put out in the first. Watch Space Jam next Friday. That's all I can say as far as LeBron. But as far as these finals right here, man, it's Phoenix to lose. To me, it's
Of
Phoenix to
course.
lose. Because
Yeah.
out of all the sports, like I said a couple of weeks ago, out of all the major sports, NBA is like mostly behavioral. And right now, it just seems like it's Phoenix destiny, and they the team that's determined to win. To use the title
Yeah.
of determination.
Well, it is what it is, I guess. Great job to Phoenix and Chris Paul. Go along, get along, Paul.
He the head of the union, man. Of course.
He is. No, he really is. I'm glad you recognized it. That's why Boogie Cousins.
Come
That's
on,
why
man.
Boogie at the end of the game, he was like, "See, that's why don't nobody like your ass." That's what he told him.
Nah, because he was cooking a motherfucking ass.
Nah, it was all that flopping. It was all that
Nah,
damn
that was Bob
flopping
was
he was
cooking.
doing.
That was Bob
Nah,
was cooking for
nah,
41.
that was
He was
flopping. Was what
flopping
that
their
was.
ass. I
Nah.
said at the beginning of playoffs offline though, Tay. You are correct though. That dude has the best mid range in the game. It's not even close.
Yeah.
They be letting
Who,
him
Chris
get to us.
Paul?
Oh my god! If he get to that spat right there, the weak 18-footer, he's not missing them joints.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's neck and neck, to be honest. It's between him and KD for the mid ranges. Because
But
KD can just
nah,
shoot over you from wherever.
before we continue though, to go back to Banks' point, to go next level real quick. The reason why nobody can stop the pick and roll in the NBA today because it's the lack of a big man. So without the
Yeah.
big man, the switches change. And that's why they always off because people don't know how to switch against the pick and roll. Back then, at least he had a big man no matter what. He could just go to the rim and it was an easier switch. Now it's like, what the hell can I do? Both of these dudes can shoot. Both of these dudes can go to the rack when they want. It's like the switches is like off this playoffs a lot.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's continue. Phoenix
Okay.
and 5. Phoenix and 5.
Phoenix and 5,
5.
5.
Booker T 5 times. 5 times. 5 times.
Uh, well, y'all know me. Just like with any series, I mean, Phoenix did what they were supposed to do. They won the first two games. So now we got to see how Milwaukee responds at home.
I think they're
And
gonna
the
win
way,
game 3.
yeah, they exactly. So game four really is my tell-all. So after game four is what I give you my prediction. If Milwaukee gets these two at home, I'll actually take Milwaukee in 7.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Yeah, I got the Suns in 6. And if Chris Paul is still killing them in the mid range like he's been doing, it might be shorter than that. But they got to stop him in the third quarter. They got to stop him in the third quarter because I think both of these games, Chris Paul was double digit in the third quarter. From my
And listen,
understanding.
The Clippers the
yeah,
only team that actually beat them in the third quarter.
yeah, and here's another thing too. Can I add something? First of all, if Milwaukee loses this, it's about time for that damn coach to get that Mark Jackson treatment.
Oh,
Man,
Oh, he should have been gone before they beat the Nets.
When they lost to
I
Toronto,
don't know.
he
I
should
would
have been gone
disagree
at
with that.
Toronto
I
series.
don't think you should fire him, bro. I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I think I really disagree with that. I don't think Budenholzer is the problem at all, but they're going to blame him because ultimately it starts with the top and then it goes down to the bottom. But I don't think Budenholzer has worked in every system and team he's been in. He's gotten that team to the plateau with every team. So
What team? What teams are those? Can you name them? If you don't
well, you
The
mind
got to
for the
remember
Hawks
what he
people
did
and
at
the
with the
home.
Atlanta
Bucks.
Hawks. First, he came from the Spurs. Let's don't forget that. All right,
Okay.
he came from a Popovich system, so that's already been success right there. That should be
Okay.
enough. But we'll go down the ladder.
Okay.
We'll start with the Spurs, and then we'll go down to the Hawks, and then we'll go from the Hawks into the Bucks. I
Okay.
mean, that's
So
not a
let me.
bad. Go ahead.
It's not. I was just going to ask you just real quick. Sorry to cut you off.
It's okay.
Have the Hawks won a championship with him? Coaching there.
But you
No,
can't always use the
Oh, okay.
championship either, bro. You can't always
Why
use the
can't you?
championship.
Why? Why? Okay. See.
Because the
Go-
Hawks, no, you gotta look at the Hawks previously before he got there. The Hawks was trash, bro.
Agreed.
right? They were terrible.
yeah,
And he
it
took
was
them to a
terrible.
top
Yeah,
3 seed. You gotta think about rebuilding. Everybody can't win the championship. It's all
Right,
about if you make it better than what it was before you got there.
right.
yeah.
Okay.
That
Definitely.
championship standard, y'all gotta chill on that sometimes. Everybody can't win the championship.
Mhm.
No.
That's just, it is
Right.
what it is.
So here we go again. So now we're just gonna give out participation trophies. You
No,
play
no.
to
I wouldn't
win
necessarily
No,
say
the
no,
that.
no, no,
game.
no, no. We not. Oh my
You
God,
play to win the
we're
game.
not saying that. We're not saying. I swear. Swear.
Yeah.
Give me an inch. You take it as 5 miles. That's not what we trying to say, bro. I swear.
Yeah,
That's not what we're saying, bro.
yeah. I wouldn't say a participation trophy per se. I'm just saying
What can you do to make the
there
team
has to
better?
be ownership and accountability on the players as well. That's one of the things that me and DeVore
I
talk
agree.
about a lot on our podcast. Is one
Mhm.
of the things we talk about is Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots, and
Mhm.
DeVore likes to say, "Well, Tom Brady is only successful because of Bill Belichick." No, I tell him Tom Brady is successful because of Tom Brady. Bill Belichick ain't out there throwing the football or making the plays. He's organizing it. He's making it happen. Don't get it twisted. But he ain't out there making. He ain't out there. He's not the reason that Tom Brady is Tom Brady. Tom Brady is Tom Brady because his work ethic. He puts in the time and the energy and the resources to get the job done. Giannis and the rest of these guys have to get out there and they have to execute, bro. Like simple. Now I'll give you though some of the adjustments you could blame on the coach, right? You could blame
Correct.
adjustments and things like
I
that.
agree. I
Yes.
agree.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with
And
that.
that's
all day.
and that's what I'm speaking of. And I'm glad that you touched on that. And I didn't really have to, but that's what I'm speaking on. As a head coach, you have to reel the guys in because here's the difference. And just like you're using the Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, absolutely. But what was one of the things that Tom Brady had as a result of Bill Belichick? It was consecutive good defenses. So even if Tom went out there and
Say
let's say
it
it was five
again.
or
Say
six,
it again. He didn't hear you the first time. Say it
No, no,
again,
no, no.
please.
no, hold on,
But
yeah,
no, I'm
yeah.
gonna let him finish. I'm gonna let him finish.
Okay. So here's the thing. Everybody on the show knows that Tom Brady is my favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
And but what Bill was able to do was this. All right, it's 6.5 minutes left. My defense got to go out there, get Tom the ball. Whether you got to force a turnover or force them to punt, get Tom the ball. Now, Tom, it's in your hands now for this last 2.5, 3 minutes. take us down the field and score. So Bill did his part with making the adjustments, made sure that the defense was on point, that they got the stop. And then, yes, Tom took it the rest of the way. But Tom Brady's work ethic and everything like that definitely is unmatched. So the players do, but it's certain technicalities of the game that the coach has to teach in order for it to be contagious and for the team to finally believe and say, okay, cool, this is what we're going to do now.
Okay. So
To
MT,
create that one. Go ahead.
so you think the Bucks, hypothetically, if the Bucks lose, we don't know yet, they lose the finals, you will consider a coach change?
Oh, absolutely.
After making the
Absolutely.
finals, do you know the last time the Bucks made it to the finals?
Yeah, they haven't made it since the merger.
Yeah, so you'll fire your coach. Actually made y'all
Absolutely.
1,000%. He is 1,000%
Absolutely.
correct.
Nah, I do.
Yep.
I wouldn't fire him. I wouldn't fire him after this season.
Nah, for real,
It's
though,
time.
real
I
for real.
definitely won't fire him
It's
because
time.
then,
I wouldn't
because
let him
guess
go.
what? What do you bring in? What do you bring in after Budenholzer? Like what guy is going to come in
That's
and
the
do that
question.
job?
I
That's
don't
the
believe
question.
in
Yeah, that's the
firing somebody
question.
just because you lose a championship. I don't think that's no.
That's
Nah,
nuts. That's
nah.
you just basically did the Budenholzer what the Cleveland Cavaliers did to what was the guy's name?
Who? Mike Brown?
David Black. Remember
David
when
Black.
David Black
Yeah.
got fired and his team had the best record in the NBA because LeBron and him wasn't getting along and they called an executive decision? And OG,
Yeah.
I feel like LeBron got him fired. But anyway,
Nah,
Oh
this is
yeah.
you
LeBron.
guys
Of
forgot about
course he
that?
did. Of
Oh
course he
yeah.
Nah,
did.
I
Of
he
course
got
he
him
Shit,
did.
fired.
Nick.
He
Coach,
got him
Talk your
fired.
shit.
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
course,
he
this
got
of
him
course.
fired.
at that point, I
Co-chair,
agree with
yeah,
MT on this. Blame LeBron.
Talk
Blame
your
LeBron.
shit.
co-chair,
I blame LeBron.
yeah. Co-chair. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Co-CEO or co-chairperson of the Go Along, Get Along game. Okay, go ahead.
Man. But now, like but now by him beating, like him making it to the finals, he probably got another year of the
Right.
job.
Yeah, at least give him
He got
another year or
he
two.
got at least a year.
I mean,
No,
we can
no,
put up with Marvin. We
Yeah,
can put up with
yeah.
No.
Now if he
Long they
don't make
not
the
trash.
playoffs next year, yeah,
no.
you
We
know.
can
Yeah,
put
he's
up with
done.
Marvin Lewis going 0-7 in the playoffs and being called a great coach,
hey,
being better than Mike Tomlin.
this is
But
not a Marvin Lewis show.
I'm
I
just
was
Okay,
about to
saying.
say
Fuck
no.
that
First
guy.
of all,
Fuck that
I
guy.
was about to say that. I was about to say, and nobody calls Marvin Lewis a great coach on this
He's
show.
not a
No,
great
Nobody.
coach. He's
no.
not a good coach.
A
I'm just
defensive
saying.
coordinator he was.
Yeah, he's
I'm just saying.
formidable.
this is definitely not a Marvin Lewis show. But back to
We can go
Budenholzer.
0-7 in the playoffs and keep a job.
I'm just with you till you brought up Marvin Lewis. You brought up Marvin Lewis.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Nah.
don't know about that one now.
No, he deserved to
No.
get fired. He deserved to get
Yeah,
fired.
he
You
Yeah.
deserved
need
to
no,
get fired.
Like 10 years ago.
you need to respect Marvin Lewis for what he did for the city of Cincinnati.
Oh no, but I thought that didn't matter. You can respect Mike
What did he
Budenholzer as
do?
well. Then if that's the case.
No, because
What
here's
did
the
he do?
difference with Mike Budenholzer. It
Huh?
seems like the players for the Milwaukee Bucks, they just don't listen to what Budenholzer be saying as far as coaching is concerned. So there you go. The
That's
voice is
Yeah.
garbage,
gone.
bro.
It's
That's
time for a
garbage.
Yeah,
new
his name is
voice.
Budenholzer.
It's time for a new voice.
Hey, has
Man,
Marvin
bring
Lewis ever
in.
won Coach of the Year?
Who?
Has Marvin Lewis ever won Coach of the Year?
It don't matter.
No,
No, this is a
because there
question.
was a guy.
This is a question.
No, because there
I
was a
don't think he
guy.
was.
Because there's a guy by the name of Bill Belichick that existed
He's
for
a
most of his tenure, and then there was also a guy by the name of Tony Dungy who existed as well. So no, Marvin Lewis did not win.
I
Mike
don't.
Budenholzer has.
I can look it up. I don't
And
think Marvin Lewis won Coach of the Year. I don't
let
think
me
so.
tell
nah,
you.
I don't
no.
Yes,
think
he
so.
did. Yeah, he did. He got it his
Yeah.
first year in Cincinnati.
Oh, his first year.
He
Okay.
did.
Who?
Oh,
Yeah,
Don't quote me on that, but go ahead, go look that up if you want.
oh no, he
Please.
did
Okay.
one. He won it. He won in 2009. He did one.
yeah. Yeah.
He won.
But
He
don't
won.
let that don't let that distract you. That the fact that he lost a playoff game by what is it, Brock Oswalder?
Yeah,
Well,
Brock
we're
Asweiler.
not even gonna talk
Brock
about that.
Ass
Asweiler.
wielder. What?
All I'm saying about Marvin Lewis, you just think about the division that he played in with the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens, and I guess you could throw the Browns in there in one particular year. But
So
for
once
him
again,
to
participation trophies. We're settling for less now.
it's not a
That's fine.
participation trophy. And when you
Yeah.
look at the value of the Cincinnati Bengals before he got there, they were an irrelevant team. Marvin
It's
Lewis made the Bengals irrelevant.
Nah,
Okay,
Chad
great.
Johnson made the Bengals
I
relevant.
will give him
I
credit.
agree.
Yeah,
I give him credit. He did rebuild it. He did help rebuild it to make him somewhat
Yeah.
relevant. But they didn't come. They never won a playoff game.
Chad Johnson, his personality did it.
pretty much. Who can stop 85?
Okay, so let
Here's
me ask you this question: if Andy Reid
Go
never
ahead.
won the Super Bowl with the Chiefs, would you still value him the same?
No, not at all. Hell no.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
And
hell
you
no.
he'd be
Hell
one of
no.
those great coaches that never won a
That's you can ask the same question
Exactly.
about Mark
Yeah.
Levy.
And he went to
Yeah.
4. Mark Lee went to
Super
4.
Bowls on top of that. Andy Reid made the
Yeah.
dance
Well, at
once.
least, at least Andy Reid made it once. He made it once.
Made it
Yeah, he
Yeah,
twice.
made it once, but
Before,
but,
he's
but he
before,
was
he's
in
a
before,
McNabb.
position.
He was a McNabb choke job away from it too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
but
he
but
went
here's the
twice.
difference though. But see, here's the thing though, y'all. Let's give everybody at home who may have short-term memory or it may be some Generation Z folks that don't know. Andy
Smoke too
Reid had
much.
a crack. Andy Reid had a crack at the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. Four.
Yeah, yeah.
Four NFC championships in a row. And he got there once. 25%. Is
And
it
most of that
okay
was
for a
McNabb.
quarterback? Yeah, but here's the question. Is it okay for a quarterback to complete 25% of his passes? Let's switch
Nah.
it over to basketball. Is it okay for a superstar to shoot 25% from the field? So why in the hell are we giving Andy Reid all this credit for 4 years in a row where you had a crack at it and you made it once and then you failed?
yeah.
After you nearly ended a man's career because he wanted to play so bad, he had to sign off on a waiver that said that if you go out there and get hurt, you all aren't liable.
Okay.
Well, he got Super Bowl. Don't matter now.
He does. He got one. He absolutely does. And here's the thing. Honestly, he has about 2 more years to get another one because if not, that team is going to start to break up.
Yeah, they're gonna
Tyreek
break.
Hill already said. Yeah,
I
Tyreek Hill
told you.
already said he's not going to take a pay cut.
I told y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead,
Tyreek
Beck.
Hill
Say
said,
what you got to say about Tyreek Hill.
He want the money. Where
I
my
don't have
post
anything
at?
to say about Tyree Hill. My beef ain't
okay.
with Tyree Hill. My beef is with the Kansas City Chiefs in general. It's
Y'all
not
see that
about
right there?
Tyree Hill. I just
Show
feel
me
like
the money. That's what Tyreek Hill was.
right. That's what. Yeah. I mean, I want people to get paid. I don't feel like anybody should take a pay cut. I mean, you had the money available to pay him at the time when he needed it. So why are
Mm-hmm.
you trying to ask for my money back? But as it deals with the Kansas City Chiefs, it's like I'm going to always say we criticize legends and great players like Tom Brady, and we want to acknowledge, well, he had a great defense. Guys, you're supposed to put a great defense out there for your quarterback to win. You're
Of
supposed to.
course you are.
That's a requirement. Just like you're
Absolutely.
supposed to
Agree.
put a really
Yeah.
good offense out there for your quarterback to be effective. So
Well, that's
so at the end of the
well.
day, the Kansas City Chiefs got exposed last year in the Super Bowl. They got
Yeah.
exposed. The, the
Yeah.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers provided a blueprint now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, they did have some issues at the offensive line at that game. They didn't have the starting left tackle and everything like that. They had the right guard was out of there as well. We get that. But at the end of the day, it looks like all you got to do is play some cover two because those small receivers can't beat you deep when you got people sitting on over the top waiting on them. Basically,
Tom
what the
Brady.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers did was say, here, Travis Kelce, get everything underneath. You take all of that. We're not going to get beat vertically.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Now
here's
Patrick
another thing.
Mahomes become a quarterback. And if you look at his stats in that game, you look at his
Mm-hmm.
completion percentage, he didn't look that great when you got to throw the ball to become a quarterback. Just my opinion. But we'll see this
Oh,
season.
oh.
Well, hold on. Yeah. We'll get to in that. Well, actually, shit, you already took the banner down. So let's go ahead and talk to him in that field. So first off, just to expound on something that you said. First of all, Brady, they don't like Brady just because he wins too much. That's the main
Of
thing.
course.
And the media themselves, started the whole Deflategate bullshit. And then it was it was the Spygate bullshit. And then when they kept winning at the Spygate, then Deflategate came. And literally, what people don't talk about with that game with Deflategate is, first of all, the lead that
I hate
the
that name.
Patriots had on them about a half. And then in the second half, I think they only threw the ball a handful of times. They just kept running the ball. So if the
Mhm.
football was deflated, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. They just ran the ball down their damn throats. But it's
Like I said
but
before, they were.
but
No, I was about to say just like I said before on this show before. I was like, man, the Colts couldn't beat the Patriots with a wet pepper towel that game. They couldn't
exactly.
like at all.
They Yeah, and just to talk about Mahomes, I mean, here's the thing. Here's what I don't want Mahomes to be, but I feel like it can happen. I feel like he's going to turn into another Aaron Rodgers. He makes the spectacular throws. He has the big arm. He's exciting to watch, but at the same time, when it comes down to it, he just doesn't have it consistently. And what they will start to do is start pointing the fingers at others around him. Oh, well, if this person was getting open more, or if this running back can get over 1,000 yards, then maybe the Chiefs would have been able to do this or do that. Mahomes got the coach. He's got the players. They beefed up on the offensive line this offseason. It's make or break year, because if they go to the Super Bowl again, or if they don't make the Super Bowl this year, you got to start looking at them sideways at this point. You know me, Mr. Jones. It took me a long time to get around to liking your boy Mahomes. It took me a long time to get to like
going
Patty.
into his what, 5th year?
Yeah, but it took me a while, because remember I told you,
He's
because
been in
I
2.
went.
I think he okay if he have an off season.
Okay. I'm just telling you from what I see, and
And the
in the
off season for
NFC,
him is probably what, 4,000, 30 touchdowns, 10 NOs. That's the off season for him. He'd be
okay, but
okay.
all
He'd be
right.
okay.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Listen. This is what I'm going to tell
He'll
you.
be
This is what I
fine.
do know. This is what I'm telling you.
Everybody
The
in Tampa.
AFC. I was about to say that. This is the thing. The AFC is getting better. The NFC isn't. The NFC is pretty average. So I could see Tampa. I told you. Tom said he's going to play until he's about 45 now. He said he don't know if he want to do 50. So that means these last 2 seasons, and everybody on that Bucks team is believing right now that, hey, Tom about to leave us in 2 years. Let's go ahead and try to get us at least 1, maybe 2. So yeah, but Patty gonna have to show up if it's gonna be this changing of the guards and he's gonna be this new face of the NFL. You know me, I got to bring my championship argument into there. Yeah, he's been to 2 Super Bowls. He won 1. That's not bad, 50%. But he's gonna have to be more consistent if he's gonna be this new GOAT. And that's another thing too. Madden, they previewed the cover. They put 2 GOATs on there. They did Tom and Patrick. And Patrick's gonna be the so-called new GOAT. He's got to step it up.
What can we start
I
using
just
the
feel
Madden
like they're
cover
gonna
like that's
take
a
that.
quality game? Can we start using that like
I
that's a
know it's
quality
just
game?
I know it's just we already talking about a terrible game as it is, but I
That is
just feel
shit.
like that's a little bit premature, and that's what irks my nerves so much about Patrick Mahomes. And I don't want nobody to think it's personal against him, because he's not coming out saying, "Oh, I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT, I'm the GOAT." It's the
Exactly.
younger generation, the Gen
Yep.
Zs. Everything has to be a GOAT, GOAT. There's only one
Exactly.
GOAT in the NFL right now. There's only one, and his name's not Aaron Rodgers. His name is not Patrick Mahomes. His name is not anybody else. His name is Tom Brady. There's
Yep.
no quarterback in the NFL with the just with the gall that when you just look at what Tom Brady has done, just go through and just take his entire it's just statistical, where he lines up statistically in every single category in NFL. We're not even talking Super Bowls. We're just talking about his stats. Right? I don't even know why. It just
He's
pisses
top
me
2.
off.
He's top
Right? It
2.
just pisses me off to deal with. And listen, this is not to be a Brady god or anything like that, because I love Dan Marino. I think Dan Marino's the best quarterback I ever seen throw a football. And I feel like Dan Marino, all it took was just him to win 1 Super Bowl, and he would have been the best quarterback ever in history. That's just my opinion. But I love what Tom Brady has been able to do. You talk about a guy that's been counted out his entire career. The upside was not there for him at all. And then he comes in and he makes it happen. And then you got the guys like my co-host here, DeVore, who just continues to knock him every single week, every chance he gets. He just tries to destroy him, bro. It don't
Let
make
me tell you
sense.
something.
I just got one
He a
question
big
for you. I
daddy
just
guy.
got one
Go ahead.
question. I've been sitting here letting Max talk. I need
Go ahead, DeVore. Go ahead. What's your
answer
question?
this question for me. In
Okay.
them playoff games versus the Saints, the Packers, and I guess you could throw in the Washington football team, how much do you credit Tom Brady for them wins?
How much? The same amount as I'm going to credit Ryan Tannehill. The same amount. The same.
Nah,
You're right. I'm going to deflect. I'm going to deflect it. Exactly.
no. Hold on. No. Here's what I'll say.
Go ahead,
So
bro.
the Saints. All right. So the Saints game. That was the defense. That was the defense just saying, look, you're not going to beat us 3 times in 1 year. You're not going to disrespect us. Washington, he was average. The Green Bay game, first half,
he was ass
Tom
awful.
Brady. Exactly. Whoa.
Wait, no. He started hot. He started hot.
Coming for
Wow.
him. He coming for him.
Hate is
I was
real
about
for
to say that.
Tom
Hold
Brady,
on.
bro.
Yeah,
Jeez,
hold
bro.
on. Exactly. First of all, he started off hot in that game, and then obviously Vegas made the call. Hey, Mike Evans, we need you to point shade. So now all of a sudden, Mike Evans couldn't catch a
Yeah,
pass. He tipping the ball in the air. He can't find the ball in the air. All of a sudden, he's
yeah.
blind
Godwin
and
dropped
he
a
got
nice
worse
share
for
That was
too.
half.
Mike
Godwin
Evans'
Right.
dropped
fault.
a nice
That
share
was
too.
Mike Evans' fault.
Yes, it was Mike Evans' fault.
He dropped a
Did you
hell of
not
a
see
lot of
this?
open balls. He dropped
Hey,
three, I
Exactly.
think.
who threw the pick though? Actually, who threw them 4 picks? Was it 4 picks?
It wasn't four.
Got it. And who was the
I
quarterback that couldn't
I don't think
capitalize?
it was 4. I don't think it was 4. Wasn't it like 2 or 3?
It
Yeah,
was
I know
three,
it wasn't
and
2.
two
It
of
was
two or
either
them,
three.
3 or
and
4.
two of them were on Evans, and then the other one was Godwin's. But guess what?
Yeah.
Can I ask you something, DeVore? What do they say in football? If it hits you in the hands, then guess what? You should have caught it, right? All three of those hit those receivers.
To the
On
average fan, that bullshit is true. But to me, that's not true.
What? They hit the Nike glove. What are you
No,
talking about?
exactly,
No, it
it
is
hit the night.
sometimes it's circumstantial. I can't
No.
100% be up board with that.
What they
Well, here's the
stick them
thing.
to?
But here's the thing. Here's what I encourage you to do. And here's the thing. If I was on my laptop right now, I'd pull up the highlights from that game and show you
Oh
where the
no, you
ball
don't have
hit
to.
Mike Evans.
I'm looking at the stats right now. You don't even have to. What do you
no,
need?
because
No,
sometimes
no. I'm talking about the video. I'll show the video and how it hit because the stats don't always tell the story. You got to see it in motion. And Mike Evans dropping those passes, that's what led to the interceptions. It had nothing to do with Brady's ball placement. It was
I
fine.
think
He
the
threw it up high. No, it didn't. He threw it up high to Mike Evans, who is 6'4". He went up and just couldn't grip the ball and bring it down.
first one's off a comeback route.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, come
yeah.
on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, come
all
on, DeVore.
interceptions is not the quarterback's fault. All
Let
that.
me where my
Exactly.
computer at? Now I definitely need to look at this because I could have sworn he had one Brett Favre overthrow interception in that game. Y'all over here
Nah,
making it seem like anybody but
go
Brady
ahead.
fault.
It's not.
Listen, listen.
It's not
Even
his fault.
even with that, Tom Brady still had 3 touchdown passes that game and 280 yards passing. Which, again, when you consider this guy he's almost 50 years old, damn near. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, what are you
Yeah.
Exactly.
expecting? What are you expecting?
Johnny
Listen.
Unitas couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. I was about to say, no, hold on, Mr. Jones. We're not even going to steal that thunder. Hold on, Mr. Jones. DeVore. So since you over there listening, DeVore, you tell me what quarterback at 43 years old was top 5 in the league in passing yards and also led his team to a Super Bowl. Please tell me. Oh
40
yeah, and first
touchdowns.
year and first year in the new system. Oh yeah, and top 5 in passing touchdowns as well at 43 years old. Please tell me what quarterback has done that.
Right,
I'll
Brady
right,
wait.
at
exactly.
43.
With
Look, I'm
no
not.
off season.
Hey, for
With
us to
no
sit
off
here
season.
and call Tom Brady to go, that makes me sick to my stomach. That's my only argument that I got with this, to be honest with you. But outside of that, Tom Brady got it. As far as longevity is concerned, being able to play, well, we've 46 now. He's playing at 46 years
43.
old on a
He's
high level.
43.
43,
43.
playing at a high
He's about to
level
be
right now.
44.
Yeah, he's playing at
Or
a high
50,
level right now.
or
I can
50.
respect that, but don't sit here and call him the GOAT.
Okay, so
Why
who you
not?
put
No,
Why
he's
over?
not?
not.
Who you
Why
put
not?
over Tom Brady? Who you put
Who
over
is your
Tom Brady?
GOAT? No, that's the
Historically.
question. Who is your GOAT?
Historically.
Ryan Tannehill.
Watch
Watch,
his tape.
watch.
No,
No,
watch you say Peyton Manning.
Dan Marino,
Watch him say
will always be my GOAT, but Peyton Manning is my close second.
Man,
I'm
get your ass
sorry.
off the show. Get off the show. Get off the show. Get off the show.
exactly.
Get off the show.
You gotta go, bro.
Okay, so
Throw
can
this
I ask you
man out
something?
from Apollo. You gotta go, bro.
Exactly.
I
So
just threw
here's
my
the thing.
mic. I just threw my
But
mic.
I just threw up for you saying that.
But hold on. Okay, so here's
Oh
what I
my
would.
God.
So guess what?
The
But
most
hold on. Here's what
losing
I would like to
quarterback in playoff
playoff
history.
history.
I'm telling you, man.
Look, as far as
DeVore,
statistically, yes, I cannot give it to Peyton. But as far as command, what eye test you
command,
see is Peyton.
command,
It's got to be
command,
Peyton.
sir,
Like
sir,
Rodney
command.
Harrison was
Hold on,
embarrassing him.
hold on, command. Hold on, wait a minute, whoa, stop. He said command. I want
Yeah,
to
Omaha Steaks.
Yeah, hold on. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint this picture for you, Mr. DeVore, since you want to talk about command. So a man goes over to a new conference, new team, has to do a new system. The coach was so arrogant at the time, didn't even want to take advice from him. So about the middle of the season, he finally says, "Okay, Tom, we can incorporate some of your offense that you learned from New England and some of the things that you want to do to make play calling easier." So now you basically just hit the reset button on the season. So now everybody has to learn a new scheme in the middle of the season. You go from being first place in your division to damn near missing the playoffs. So you literally have to go from the wild card. And you go wild card. You win. Right? Because were they on the road? Yeah, because Washington had won the division. So they were on the road. Then you go to the road in New
They were on
Orleans.
the road
You
every
lost.
game.
You
Hold on,
barely beat
yeah.
the Washington football team. Let's start there.
Let me
You
finish.
barely
You
beat
got
Hold
to
on,
them.
remember, Washington is
Hold
one of the
on,
best
hold on,
Got
defensive
hold
carried
teams
on.
every
in the
Super
Can
league
I
Bowl.
last year.
finish? I know, but hold on, listen. Let me go ahead and finish. So then you go on the road to New Orleans, a division foe that you lost twice to in a regular season. Embarrassing at that. That shit was embarrassing both times. You go into a hostile environment and you beat them. Then you go to Lambeau, where everybody knows that, with the exception of Tom Brady and Gronkowski, that team and them Florida boys were so used to that beautiful, sunny, 75-degree weather all year round, and there's no way they're going to go up there in Lambeau in the frozen tundra. This is Aaron Rodgers' year. And even Mr. Jones said, to quote him, it's his retirement tour.
Wait. Don't
That
forget to put
nigga,
MVP in there. Put MVP
yeah,
Aaron Rodgers in there,
MVP.
please.
Oh, yeah,
Please
MVP
put
Oh
that
is
in
yeah,
there.
Aaron
MVP.
Rodgers.
Oh,
MVP, number one seed, beat them. Then they count you out again when you go against the Kansas City Chiefs. So you win, right? And then guess what happens in the offseason? You want to talk about command. All the starters came back. Mike
24.
Evans came, first of all, and then here's another thing. Mike Evans came out and said, he was the first one to say it. Listen, I know, or I feel like that we can win. If they want to take some of my money, they can. But we need Chris Godwin here. We need this person here. They can restructure. And guess what happened? It became contagious on the team. Everybody started taking a little less money and stopped being selfish. That was done in 1 year. Not
oh well.
5, not 8, not 6, 1 season.
And you
Okay.
got
And you want
Aaron
to talk
Rodgers up there
about
being a
command?
crybaby right
Oh,
now.
MT, you got to say
Yeah.
something in your story. You got to say it was a COVID year. They didn't have a training camp. Didn't
They have no
recover
Oh,
all
training
yeah,
camp.
season.
no
So a
training.
new team. You forgot about that. You forgot about that.
No,
I
no, no.
like
I
that.
said
He
that.
just
No,
pulled out a
I
draw
said that.
too real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I
Listen,
said that in the
listen,
beginning.
guys, really quick. I've been telling DeVore this for you guys
He
are just
said Peyton,
reiterating
though.
everything I was already
He
saying.
said Peyton, though. Every Super
Yeah,
Bowl he won, it was
Hey,
defense. And shout
I'm
out to you,
sorry.
Dominic Rhodes. He been on the show before.
exactly.
He carried his ass too.
Yep, he sure did.
But
Yeah, I'm about
Which
to
he
say.
should have.
Peyton Manning is
Yeah.
one of the greatest seasoned
He,
quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, I
But
give
it
you
was in the
that. I
playoffs.
give you that.
You know,
He's a seasoned god. But the
season.
postseason, no.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's Peyton Manning.
DeVore. So since we want to talk about playoff before, can you tell me when what was it? It was the Saints? No, it wasn't the Saints because I know the Colts lost that. But yeah, you know what? Let's do that. The Saints and the Colts Super Bowl. What was Peyton Manning's statistics during that Super Bowl?
Oh my god! If he was
I'm
awake,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you got it
Yeah.
written down. Well, Banks
No,
probably
I don't
does.
have it. I don't have it written down.
Oh, I don't
I'm
need it.
just asking. And
Please
then here's
enlighten
another
me.
question.
Please enlighten me.
And then here's another question. What was his stats when they went up against the Bears? Like, he barely outdueled Rex Grossman in a Super Bowl. Rex Grossman.
Hey,
yeah,
MT, really quick. MT and fellas, really quick. Can I just point something out really quick just for DeVore?
Go ahead.
Just really fast.
Go
Peyton
ahead.
Manning's playoff record, right quick. 13-13,
Uh-huh.
40 touchdown passes, 24 interceptions. Now okay, never mind. I'm done talking. I don't need to say nothing else for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
Good.
13 playoff losses says enough right there. He's
the
500, which
most
means
in
he's
NFL
average.
history.
Which means he's average. He's average in the playoffs.
So
He's
he's
an
like a
average
C
winner.
student in playoff.
He's that high
Pretty much.
value, MT. He's that high value
No,
in
he's
the
not high
postseason.
value. He's an average. He's
Oh
average.
man, Brian, come
The
on.
little brother is more successful in the playoffs than the big brother.
Oh, he beat
Anyway.
Tom twice.
Yeah, he beat Tom twice. He did.
Rayman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, man.
I actually
Hate the
feel bad
Marvin.
for my brother, man. I love Divorce. I love Divorce like a little brother, man. But one thing that he is not good with is quarterbacks. He is not good with quarterbacks.
Are we serious right now? Hey, do we have enough time to talk about Jared Goff?
We don't have to listen.
No.
You're right about Jared Goff. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
if he said he trash, he trash. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
he's
trash.
He's
He's
I
so
was on my
trash. He got
listen.
traded to Detroit.
I wasn't even a big fan of
I'm a
Jared
Rams
Goff.
fan, and I was really high on Jared Goff that year we went to the Super Bowl because he played well.
Yeah,
I saw it. I called the Super
the
Bowl.
coach played well. He was just a
I
rollback.
mean, the
He was
coach was telling
literally in
him
his
who
head.
to pass it to. The coach was telling him who to pass to. Who was
He
open.
made him. He
literally-
told him every adjustment
Yeah.
to make it everything. He
Yeah, I
had
was
to tell him
Exactly.
what
feeling
Until the mic
myself
shut
there,
off.
fellas. Listen. I'm admitting it here, even on this show. I was wrong about that.
Yeah, Sean
Really
McVay
wrong.
killed it. Sean McVay killed it that year.
Yeah, that's how the Patriots beat him
I-
in the Super Bowl. Like they were
Yep,
switching
and
up
they-
adjustments because
They were switching up everything. Yep.
yeah, McVay was telling them who was open and telling them the plays before, and all
Stephon Gilmore
all
was
Belichick
killing
was
it.
doing was
and
switching
they
it up.
literally kept running. I think if I'm not mistaken, they played like a nickel 5-2, a nickel 4-4.
They covered
game.
zeroed us the entire game, and they didn't have to pay
Exactly.
because we didn't have the
Exactly.
receivers. You got to remember Brandon Cooks got hurt anyway too, so we didn't have nobody to beat him.
And they literally kept bringing the blitz, and they kept bringing the blitz late. Like they disguised the blitz, and once I saw that he couldn't read it properly and see which linebacker was coming. And they kept bringing the safeties up too to bring the safeties to shoot the gaps. Yeah, they kept getting back there. I was like, oh, he's shook. I was like, he don't even know how to read the defense. I was like, this is they and like I called it, he didn't even score a touchdown. I was like, they're not even gonna get in the end zone this game. They not. It's just gonna be field goal.
They shouldn't even.
And let's not forget. And let's not forget about the fact that whole right side of the offensive line was trash that whole freaking game too. The whole right side. Whoever was on that right side that game, they was getting torched the whole game.
I think I read something where they said literally Belichick had told I forgot who the safety is on that side that you was talking about where they was getting beat. They told the safety, you make the adjustment, meaning you determine if you gonna blitz or if you want to go back and cover.
Exactly.
Based off of what you see. And Jared Goff could not outsmart this guy at all.
No.
Hey, but guess what, guys? Better days now, man. We got Drew Stafford.
Oh, of course.
Days are coming.
Absolutely. Yes. And I told listen, and like I told them on this show, I said my NFC championship 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be the Rams. It's gonna be the Rams and the Bucks.
You talking Padford? You talking about Pat Stafford?
Yeah, the boy Stat Pad. He the LeBron James in the NFL or that. He get you 200 yards in the fourth quarter.
NFL.
Stat Pad motherfucker. I tell you. He gave you 200 yards in the fourth quarter when you're down by 21.
Now hold on, Mr. Jones. Now hold on, Mr. Jones. You can't sit up there and say that about him because Dak goes out there and do that as well. And then when Dak comes back, but he
actually complete them. He actually completes them though.
I don't want to hear nothing about that. Oh my goodness!
Hold on. Don't do that.
Yes, we all don't do that. That is the average. Agro Banks. He's the definition of average. I want to hear nothing about Dak.
Average.
Hey, so what's the definition of Andy Dalton?
He's better than Dak. He's better than Dak.
Whoa.
Hold up. Y'all need to drop the DJ Clue bomb. That's
Banks said it. Bro, back in this thing. Banks said it.
My man serving hot takes up like it's Benny Hannes right in front of us. Go ahead, man.
No,
I want to hear this. Nah,
how you gonna sit here? How you gonna sit here and say Andy Dalton was bad for the Dallas Cowboys last year when Zeke led the league in fumbles? What was 6 or 7?
Oh,
and
he was horrible. He was.
And the offensive line was terrible for Dallas. So how you gonna put it all on Andy Dalton? Not to mention CeeDee Lamb dropped a hell of a lot of passes for y'all last year.
Drop a hell of a lot. Andy Dalton. I was about to say Andy Dalton wasn't putting them there. That's number one.
Andy Dalton wasn't putting them there.
No, he wasn't putting them there. Sir, Dak Prescott was on pace to throw for 6,000 yards last season before he got hurt.
Okay, he still led the league in passing for like 3 weeks after he got hurt.
Exactly. So clearly that's not the issue. Andy Dalton is washed. Okay,
Yeah,
he's washed. I guess he's gonna make an impact in Chicago now, huh?
he was always
Oh
mid
no,
tier.
it's a dead issue in Chicago.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
all
it's a
right.
dead
Oh
issue in
yeah, they
Chicago, but
cursed.
that's a live issue in
Yeah,
Dallas.
he's
Do
gonna
I have to
Get
say
out
it
of here.
again?
It don't
Chicago
take it
good. They
don't
have a
take
good
much to beat out
quarterback.
Dak. It don't take much to beat out Dak at this
You are
point.
Okay.
garbage for that one, bro. That's
What?
messed up,
Man,
man.
What?
the Andy Dalton,
all I say is
that's
this.
a hot take right there, bro. That's
Yeah.
All I say is this. Andy Dalton's impact would just be holding a clipboard in Chicago. That's gonna be his impact.
I can agree with you on that. I can agree
yeah.
with you on that.
Like I
But
said,
for y'all to
unless
come
Big
out and
Luck
say
didn't come
Dak was
back.
a terrible, excuse me, Andy Dalton was a terrible quarterback in Dallas, you got to look at everybody else around him in Dallas before you
Man,
look at
listen.
Andy Dalton.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Did he
Yes,
still not? Did
Oh,
he
they
still
had a
not
good
have
second
three?
half of the year.
Yeah, they had a good second half
The
of the year,
defense.
and then did they not have three? Did he still not have three healthy wide receivers who are pretty much able to get over 1,000 yards between Cooper, Gallup, and C.D. Lamb? Andy Dalton had that right and couldn't do anything right. Yeah, he wanted to do a fake little slide, even though that was kind of a dirty hit, but fake little slide and then get
Andy
injured and
Dalton is
taken out the
a
game.
double. I'm looking at Andy Dalton's career stats. He's damn near a double-digit interception thrower every single year.
Oh,
Every
mm.
mid
year.
tier, mid tier at his
Mid tier.
finest,
Yeah.
It's
mid grade,
ridiculous.
damn near
He has
Reggie.
218
Yep.
passing touchdowns with only 126 interceptions, bro. That is
He,
terrible, bro.
he's just equivalent as
Yeah,
Derek Carr. Derek Carr is just
he that
equivalent to Andy
$25
Dalton.
eighth. That's what he is.
Nope.
Yeah, man.
But
Hey, bro.
let DeVore tell it. He deserves the big
Mhm.
money. He deserves the notoriety. He deserves it all. Boy,
The
boy,
red
Mhm.
rifle, huh? The
boy,
red
the red
rifle.
rifle, literally. But we give Jameis Winston a lot of shit. I mean, whatever. I'm
Well, I'm
sorry.
gonna tell you right now. No. You cuss on here. This rated R. You say whatever you
No,
want.
I'm just saying in
Yeah.
general that we give quarterbacks like Jameis Winston a hard time with it.
Mhm.
Only because if Jameis Winston cuts down those interceptions to at least half of that he had that year, he will have one of the best passing seasons for a
Years.
quarterback in history.
That's
That's
true.
how
Absolutely.
epic that season was for him. It's just he threw a lot of interceptions.
He was 30 for
Bro,
30.
they didn't even
Yeah.
protect him in that. They didn't even protect him in Tampa Bay. That's why they
Here
ended up
we
getting the
go.
offensive
Here we
lineman for
go.
Tom Brady. See how that
Here we
worked?
go.
Oh,
Here we go. They ain't
oh,
bringing no
man.
damn offensive
But
lineman for no Tom Brady.
So they
They
didn't
saw
draft
they saw.
Tristan Wirfs for Tom Brady
They
Okay, wait. Yeah, they got okay. They brought him in, and then what else? What else did
in
they
the
do?
first round. In the
Okay.
first round. That was
What
your
else?
first
What
pick.
else? What else? Who else they
What else?
got? Did they pull up any other offensive linemen in the offseason?
Hey,
No.
I ain't an
I don't
ambassador
think
for the
so.
Tampa Bay
All
Buccaneers. I
right
don't know this
then.
stuff
All
on top of
right
my head,
then.
but
Man,
as
then
far
you
as
run him
Tristan
up.
Wirfs,
Let me tell you.
obviously we had a problem on the
Let me
offensive
tell you
line
something.
for us to draft the guy in the first with your
You run
first
him up.
pick.
Rookie offensive lineman, though.
But
Mr. Jones.
He was
let's not
Mr. Jones,
let's
y'all
not
know what
forget
this.
though.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say let's not forget though. It wasn't the fact that he was throwing picks. It was the level of the picks that he was throwing. Your man was throwing
Yeah.
pick sixes left and right. Like it was like he was throwing pick
Yeah.
sixes to end games. That's
He
like
wasn't
to end
he
games.
wasn't he wasn't even reading the coverage. It was just let me just drop back and then just throw the damn ball.
But you
shot
know
putting the
what though?
ball.
I really feel like and it's not to make an excuse or singular excuse or anything like that for him. But if you know Jameis Winston, like, because I'm a Florida State fan as well, so I followed him
hmm
for a very long time. Jameis Winston has always had an issue with his vision, always,
hmm
and he
Yeah.
finally
Yeah.
took the time this year to work on his vision in terms of his actual seeing, bro. Like he
Okay.
really can't see. He has terrible
He's
vision in general.
legally blind. He's
Yeah, he
legally
has a very
blind.
bad
Okay.
time seeing. So, but they
Okay.
said he addressed
Stick
that
needle.
this, he addressed that over the year or so. He's addressed it. So we'll see. I really feel like people have given up on such a great talent. I feel like he's a great talent. He doesn't get the notice, but we're sitting here trying to glorify Ryan
Oh
Tannehill
no, oh no, oh no.
and Andy Dalton.
I'm
No
not
one's going
glorifying
to
them.
find
You
Ryan
know what?
Tannehill.
No,
No, I'm
hold
talking
on.
about
But
DeVore.
look,
That's Aiden.
Oh
That's Aiden, my
but hold on.
co-host.
I didn't
Okay.
say a word about Ryan Tannehill this whole time we was having this
But you're about to
conversation.
though.
Then Banks
But
was
hold on.
saying something, trying to
I was about
spark
to
me
say
up
his
this
first
whole
two
time.
seasons, maybe his first two seasons, maybe with Tannehill
hey, but look,
before he
but
got
this what I
hurt
want to say too though.
first
Look.
time.
Hey, look, so we sit here, right? We down Dak Prescott. He tried to down Jameis Winston and all that. And the boy, don't take no disrespect from this, but this sound like the work of White Zaddy, okay?
Oh, man, you
Especially when
playing
you
the
out
white
here,
spot.
Especially when you out here bringing up Andy Dalton. Now listen, I will even give you Tannehill to a certain extent. I will.
Yeah, he's great.
I
He's good
will
with the
give
deep
you
ball.
Tannehill, but I cannot give you no daggone Andy Dalton,
Nah,
sir. I
nah.
cannot. I can't let you do that one, DeVore. I cannot, sir. Andy
Because like
Dalton.
at this point, like who you gonna give the credit to? Dalton or Marvin Lewis? Or they both
Exactly.
mediocre. You gotta pick one or the other with that one.
Now, as far
Marvin.
as Jameis Winston is concerned, I respect Jameis. If he
Okay.
can cut down the interceptions, I'm 1,000% on board that the New Orleans Saints will be. I ain't gonna say they're gonna win the division in the South, but
Hell no.
they
Hell
gonna be
no.
a team that's gonna be able to contend.
They
But
lost
as
some
far
pieces on defense. They lost pieces on defense too, so they gonna be hurting. Go ahead.
yeah, but offensively they still up there in the high caliber. That's a high caliber team. But
Agreed.
now going. Let's go ahead and go back to Andy Dalton. I feel in Cincinnati days again. You got to look at the division they was playing in. They was playing in the AFC North, and for you to end up winning the division in the AFC North, you got to give him some kind of credit
Yeah.
for what he did against those teams. Now, as far as him in Dallas, again, y'all want to point the finger on Andy Dalton, but y'all offensive line wasn't healthy. Your receivers didn't want to catch the ball. Zeke wasn't running the football the way that we're used to seeing Zeke run the ball when y'all went to the playoffs. So
But
I
guess
can't
what?
I can't put all the
Dak
blame
had
on
all those
Andy
issues as
Dalton.
well, bro.
But
No, he
Dak
I
was
was
didn't.
about
So
to
playing.
say, yes, he did.
don't even try that. No, don't try that. Don't
He
try that.
did.
Don't
He
try that.
did. He honestly
No, he
did.
did not. No, he
He
did not.
honestly did.
At the beginning of this season, Dak had those same issues with
He had the
players
same
dropping
issue.
passes, where players were dropping passes because it actually resulted in some early turnovers. And Zeke turned the ball over early, and that's how we
Mm-hmm.
got into Dak throwing for damn 400 and 500 yards a game because he like shit. I mean, before we can even get jump started, shit, Zeke done fumble. Shit, Cooper either done dropped the ball or it went through Gallup's hands, and now it's an interception. And shit, we get 2 or 3 turnovers and we down 21 points already or 17 points.
Okay. Now, with that being said,
And the
when you look
defense was ass. That defense was
exactly okay. So with that being
ass.
said, why are we
Especially in
pointing
the
the
second
finger
half.
at Andy Dalton and we ain't looking at everybody else?
Because they stepped up in the second half, especially that Pittsburgh game. That
Yeah.
Pittsburgh game, yeah. We supposed to win, but he just gave that one up.
Mm-hmm. So everybody, here was the problem.
Yeah, and he gave up that
Yeah.
Pittsburgh game.
Here was the problem in the beginning of the season. There were issues with the offensive line, the defense, and Zeke. Dak was basically carrying the team. Once Dak got hurt, and the team realized that damn, Andy Dalton ain't nowhere near Dak. And if we want any type of shot at making this shit interesting, we need to get our shit together.
These
They started
motherfuckers
getting,
started to Nucci.
yeah,
I'll never forgive him for
exactly,
that shit. They'd never be forgiven
exactly.
for the Nucci.
Never. Okay, we had to start Ben DiNucci. Okay, so
Against a division rival too.
yeah, against
So
division
so
rival.
so what was your record before Dak got hurt? What it like 1-3?
No, 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 no,
So you
no.
you
I
talking
thought.
about the Dallas Cowboys who had the worst defense in the
No, I
league?
don't know. We talk about Dak right now. We talk about Dak
No,
and the
no, 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 no.
Cowboys.
Because you're not
What
gonna do
I
was
that.
the
think it was.
You're
Cowboys
not gonna
record?
put the record on Dak and say that's
What?
Dak's fault
Hey,
when it was
when
Two
you
and
clearly
win,
three.
when
No,
the
you
no, no.
defense
win,
was
it's
giving
the
up
quarterback.
30 a
It's
2 and
game.
three.
because of the quarterback. When you
2 and
lose, it's
three.
because of the quarterback.
Two.
No, no, no.
So
That
what
defense
was
was
the
giving
Dallas
up.
Cowboys record?
Two
Please,
and three.
somebody.
Defense was giving
Either
up
Let
2 and 2
30
or
a
2 and 3.
game.
get up.
What's the Dallas Cowboys record? See, I tell you, the goalpost moves with Banks all the time. A couple weeks ago, when the NFL schedule came out, this is
Mm-hmm.
exactly what he said. I quote:
Mm-hmm.
"The NFL always try to make the schedule easy for the Dallas Cowboys for them to win games." But for some particular reason, the Dallas Cowboys cannot make the playoffs on a consistent basis, even though they have the
Because
easiest
they
schedule
suck
in
ass as an
football.
Yeah,
organization.
I'll give you that.
And I'm a Dallas Cowboy
Yeah.
diehard. They suck
And
ass
then,
as
and
an
then,
organization.
not to
Jer-
mention Dak Prescott's record against sub 500 teams compared to above 500 teams, playoff teams. He has a terrible record. So I don't
No,
want to
he
hear
does. It's
nothing
not terrible.
about
It's
Dak
not
Prescott.
terrible.
Yep, it's not terrible.
No, go ahead, pull it up. I think
Google
he's
it.
about at 500. I don't have my
500.
laptop. Yeah, I think he's about
Hey,
500.
all I got to say is I've seen enough from Dak Prescott to be able to put him in the average category. There have been multiple times Dak Prescott has been put in situations for to put the Dallas Cowboys over the hump into the playoffs, and he has not done it. So for you to sit here, Banks, and trash
Talk
about
about when
Ryan
Jason
Tannehill.
Garrett was
I
his
was about to
coach.
curse. I was
Talk
about to
about.
curse.
Go ahead. Nah, talk about
Yeah, the
when
Cowboys.
Jason
Cowboys
Garrett
was
was
1-3.
his
They
coach.
was 1-3.
It's on him when Jason Garrett was his coach with that terrible ass situational football he used to do.
Hey, okay. Was Jason Garrett was the head coach 2 years ago in Philly in week 14, 15, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So who overthrew Amari Cooper in that game? Was it Jason Garrett or was it Dak Prescott?
But who
Oh,
also
no,
kicked the field goal at 4th and 1 and punted on 4th
No,
and 1? Well, in key
no.
situations in the game,
There have
situational
been
football
multiple.
matters.
There were multiple
He took the
overthrows.
ball out of his hands.
There were multiple
He
overthrows that
took the
Dak
ball out of
Prescott
his
had in that game for y'all to win the game against Philly, and you just did not do it. So I don't
It,
want to hear nothing about it. We can talk about Jason
Okay.
Garrett another day. We can talk about Dan Bailey another day. But as far as that, we talk about Dak Prescott. You did not do enough for your team for you to win that game, for you to get into the playoffs.
Okay.
Because all you
Jason
had to do
Garrett
was
took it
beat.
out of his hands
You
when it
had you
mattered.
all you had to do was beat a injury plagued Philadelphia Eagles team to get into the playoffs to win a division, and you could not do it.
Hey, DeVore,
Okay.
really quick. Can I bring up a point really quick, just for y'all guys?
Go
So
ahead,
I'm
Gates.
reflecting back to the Dallas Cowboys schedule last year for 2020, right? But just give
Mhm.
y'all a couple of games. The first game of the season, the Los Angeles Rams, they lost 20-17, which they honestly Dallas should have won that game. I'm a Rams fan. Dallas should have won that game. Atlanta, they played Atlanta the next week. Guess what the score was? 40-39, in which they had to come back to win that game, which Dak led
Yeah, they
them
was
to
down
that.
like
He had
24.
450
Exactly.
yards passing. Okay. The following week, they had to go to Seattle. In Seattle,
Mhm.
38
Should
to
have won that.
31. Dak Prescott, 472 yards passing.
They should have won that game.
Cleveland,
They should have won
They
that
should
next
have
one.
week.
won that game. Yeah.
The next week, Cleveland, 49 to 38. Dak Prescott, 502 yards passing. The
Mhm.
following week, the injury week, Dallas wins the game 37-34. Dak Prescott only had 166 yards passing due to injury. Dak was lighting that shit up prior to his injury,
Yeah.
Exactly.
bro.
And he
And
got
And
hurt
it's
like the
not
beginning of the
Dak
second quarter.
Prescott was not the reason Dallas was
exactly.
1-3
Yeah.
prior to his injury. It was the defense who gave up
It was.
30 to 40 points a game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm,
Thank you.
I'm
Nobody can
looking at
win.
A
I'm looking at
game.
Dak
That
Prescott
was like
body
an
of work.
all-time
You
worst
talk about
secondary.
4 games. You would have called him elite.
That's
No,
elite. That's
no.
elite, bro. That's
What about the
elite
No,
year
play.
before?
no,
Where was
no,
the
no,
5,000 the
no,
year before?
That's better.
no,
He was performing better
no,
than
What about his
Aaron
first season?
Rodgers
He
at the
went
time.
13-3.
no. You know why he went 13-3? Because Zeke was running the hell out that ball. That's why they went
Bro,
13 and
he
3.
was playing better football than Aaron Rodgers, bruh.
Hey,
Mm.
thanks. I'm not. Hey, you gonna have this. I need to see full body of work. You just gave me 4 games
Oh,
of
he
What
2020.
only
about the
played
That's
year
all
after
you
5 games.
gave
that,
I
me.
told
though?
he give you
That's
the
What
all
about
points.
the
you
year
gave me.
before? The
Nah,
year
but
before
he
he
Okay,
like
did
before he
great.
got injured, he was having better stats than Aaron Rodgers. He was like
Yeah.
He
okay,
was.
okay. I'll
Dak was
give you that.
balling.
Before he got hurt, but when do we sit here and judge a quarterback off of 4 games?
It's not
It's
about
enough
judging
for
him
him
off of four
if that's what he
games.
No, hell
played.
no. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is
If
what
that's
I'm
what he
Listen.
talking
played,
about. Are you
Here's the
serious?
point. But listen. Here's the point that we're trying to make. And here's the thing. Let's take Dak out of the equation in his stats, right? What I heard was a team scoring 38 points, a team scoring 40 something points, another team putting up another 30 something points. The defense wasn't playing worth a damn.
bro, the
Worth a
defense
shit.
gave up 38 to the Seattle Seahawks, bro. And
Yeah.
Seattle don't put up a
Exactly.
lot of points.
Yeah, the Cowboys literally had to outscore their opponents to win, bro.
Like, that's
That's literally what
Exactly.
they had. That's literally that's literally
And
what
then
they
they gave up 34 to the New York Giants, who didn't even have Saquon
Barkley.
Barkley. They don't even got no
Yeah.
receivers.
Exactly.
You know what you're doing
Yeah.
right now? You know what you're doing right now? You're preaching to the choir right now. Because when
No,
I said the exact
I'm
same thing
giving
about
you
Ryan Tannehill, you sat back and said
hardcore
Ryan
evidence.
Tannehill was terrible. You said that Ryan
Alex,
Tannehill was terrible. When the Dolphins defense couldn't give up a damn. So I don't want to hear nothing about Dak Prescott's defense because
Now
at the
here's
end
the,
of the day, you gave me 4 games. I need to see well now it's 17 games. I need to see a 17
Because
game sample size.
the difference is Ryan Tannehill actually contributed to his team losing as well. It's not
How?
like he was out there throwing the
How?
ball for 300 yards a
How?
game.
now
He was
hold on.
barely getting.
Get it? You know what? People take advantage
Hold
of
on.
Dak
Hold on.
Prescott because I believe he's the biggest prom queen in the NFL. To be honest
Can
with
I
you,
Don't
ask the
say.
everything is just
panel?
Don't
set
Can
up
I
say.
nice
ask
and
the panel
perfect.
this one question? Can I ask the panel this one question? Because you guys all seem to be some good aficionados. Y'all know y'all stuff. Can I ask y'all the entire panel this one question? I need an
What's
honest
that?
answer on this.
Okay.
With the recent acquisition of Julio Jones to the Tennessee Titans, is it a make it or break it season for Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans? Yes or no?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Get the
I'm
job
gonna
done,
expand.
Tannehill.
Yeah,
Get the job done.
yeah.
I never disagree with
No
that.
excuses
But by
Especially
you
since they
here.
sitting here
stole
and
some of Derrick Henry
disrespecting
money.
Ryan Tannehill every
Yeah.
chance you get and sit back and praise
I
Dak,
want
that
to
is
see
some
Ryan Tannehill
bullshit.
lead the league in passing, get his team 13 wins, 14 wins. I need a first round bye. I need a first round bye, and I need a playoff berth. I need that for him this year.
Okay. Well, here's my
First
counter
round
offer
back
for
will
you.
be tough.
From
First round
Dak
back will be
Prescott,
tough.
for Dak
Yeah.
Prescott, I need the Dallas Cowboys to win the sorry ass NFC East, which they have struggled to do over
Jerry
the
Jones
past
is still
5
alive.
years.
They ain't gonna
I
happen.
don't
He
want it.
ain't dead yet.
We won it
No,
twice.
Jerry
I
Jones
don't want to
still
hear that.
alive.
I don't want to hear that.
We won it
And
twice.
then number
We won it
2,
twice.
I'm gonna
We
need
won it
you to
twice
go
out
to
of
the
5 years.
conference champ. Well, win a playoff game. How about that? Just give me
We won
one
a
playoff game to win.
Dak won
They won
Dak
it
won a
lately.
Okay, well,
playoff
you
game.
haven't done it in 3 years. I don't want to hear you haven't done it in 3 years. So I need you to win one playoff game. At least Ryan Tannehill,
Dak-
his first year with the Tennessee Titans, he took the team to the conference championship. If it was any other team but the Chiefs, we'd be talking about the Tennessee Titans in
Okay.
the Super Bowl right now.
Okay, can I ask you something? I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this argument right now. Did Tannehill take them to the AFC Championship, or did Derrick Henry, motherfucking
Hey,
Mack truck,
And the
take
okay.
them
defense.
to the?
Okay, so this is where
The
we're gonna go
defense
with
too.
this.
The
This goes
defense
back to
too.
my
No, go
argument.
ahead.
And his
This
pass.
goes back to my argument.
Mahomes is
No, go
hurt.
ahead.
Continue.
This goes back to my argument. When Dak
What's your
had the
argument?
opportunity to put his team in situations to win the game, he does not come through for the Dallas Cowboys.
Hold on, whoa. Can I ask you something? That playoff game when the Cowboys went 13-3 and had the number 1 seed, weren't the Dallas Cowboys up? And then it was Aaron Rodgers who marched down the field.
Yeah.
And okay,
That
so
Because the
happened, like,
defense couldn't make a stop.
okay.
That's lost that game.
Okay,
That's literally why they lost
Okay,
that game.
yeah,
but
exactly.
okay.
So the defense didn't make the stop. Dak had
Hold on,
to make
wait a minute,
and then the Rams game. Let's talk about the Rams
Michael.
game.
Hold on, Michael. Wait, weren't the Dallas Cowboys up in that game before halftime? Weren't they up?
Yeah, and they was up in the fourth.
Okay, so what happened in the whole second half? Why did he not produce offensively in that game in the second half? Don't put that on the defense. That's on Dak. That's on Dak for being average.
They traded touchdowns.
Yeah, he threw more touchdowns. They took the ball out of Zeke's hands and put it in Dak's, and Dak had them up, and the defense let them down on the last drive. Aaron Rodgers went down the field.
That's why they lost that playoff game, bro.
Yeah.
Please, come on now, please.
And then the Rams won. I mean,
the Rams, Zeke didn't even have a
Jamal Lewis played for them. I had to say like Jamal Lewis out there.
And here's the thing, Divorce, since you want to try to make a point, how many rushing yards did Zeke have in that Rams game? Because I don't even think he had 90.
Yeah, I ain't had on it.
The Rams sat there and they sold out to stop Zeke. That's what they did. They sold out to stop Zeke. Yes, they did. Every time a team plays the Dallas Cowboys, they sit there and try to set out to stop Zeke, and the ball is in Dak Prescott's hands every single game. And again,
and Dak did what he was supposed to do. The defense couldn't stop that running game.
How long has Dak been in the league? Please tell me. 5 years, correct?
Yeah, this is
5 years. Yeah, his last two seasons been pretty decent, even with the injury. I give you his first couple of seasons, he was shit, especially when he had Dez Bryant. I think he got Dez Bryant fired. I'll say that to this day. He fucked Dez Bryant career up. But other than that, I think he stepped his game up the past couple of seasons.
He has. He's learned how to read defense better and make better throws. So what's the next question? Yes to me, and I'm going to say this, and I've said this on the show, DeVore. I've been honest with everybody on here. I'm going to be real with you. This right here, he asked for the money. He got his money. He ended up getting hurt. This year, he has to do it. He at least has to reach an NFC Championship game. But, again, it's going to be difficult because you got two juggernauts. In Tampa Bay, you don't already stamp a ticket for the NFC Championship, barring any major injury. But the other team that they're going to have to fight with and probably going to have to see again in the playoffs is going to be the LA Rams. Because that defense, and they have the number 1 cornerback in the entire NFL.
Oh, no, that should be no problem for Dak Prescott, considering the fact he put up over 400 yards on them last year.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. That's what y'all told me just now. That's what you just told me. Well, Beggs said. Where Beggs go?
Yeah,
He'll be
he
back.
dropped out. He'll be back. I mean, but here's the thing. But here's the thing. Dak did his part. He did his part.
Again, the sample size was 4 games. I have never seen anybody else judge a quarterback off of 4 games and call
Now
him elite.
I think he was just using those 4 games before he got injured to bring up
Okay,
Yeah,
we can. Okay,
Cowboys.
yes. Okay, I can
but
agree with
he's
you on
not
that.
elite. But he's not elite. I'm gonna say that
Nah, he top 10.
no.
He
Yeah,
top 10. Top
top
10.
ten.
Top
He
10.
he he's not
Name,
he's not the
name,
bottom of the top 10. You can't at least
name,
give him
name,
8 or 9.
name 10.
I'll give
Name
him.
10
I'll put him in the
quarterbacks.
top 15, but he ain't in the top 10.
Give me 10
Name 10
quarterbacks. Give
quarterbacks.
me 10
Yeah,
quarterbacks right
10
now.
quarterbacks is better than that.
I got the
Right there.
counter.
Come on.
Oh, oh,
We agree. I say agree and disagree with
I
you.
got
Go
the
ahead.
And
counter.
here's the I give it to you right now. Tom Brady. Let's go ahead and take that off the table. So Tom Brady, that's one. Who else?
I give you Pat Mahomes. I give you Pat
I
Mahomes.
give you
Pat
Pat Mahomes.
Mahomes.
That's
That's
two.
2.
He
okay,
healthy.
Rogers.
I
Right.
give you
Rogers.
Rodgers. I give you
If
Rodgers.
he's active, well, he might be on Jeopardy this season. But go
Oh,
ahead.
he's on Jeopardy. He's done. He's done. He's done. You know, I've been saying that forever. He's been the best guest host too.
Yeah, but go ahead. Okay, so
Okay, so
Rogers, if he's active, that's 3. Who else?
We gave you 3. We gave you 3. Go ahead.
okay, so you got Rogers. We got Rogers. We got Brady. We got
We
Mahomes.
gave you
Mahomes.
Pat.
Mahomes. Okay, we go ahead and put Lamar in there. Can we put
Lamar
Lamar in
Jackson.
there? Is that okay with
No,
y'all?
No,
no,
Lamar Jackson.
no.
Not yet. Not
Has
yet. Not
has
yet.
Not
Dak
yet.
As a
Prescott won
running back,
MVP? Has
as
Dak
a running
Prescott won
back,
MVP? I'm
as a
very
running back.
critical about Lamar Jackson, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put him in my top 10.
Okay,
Yeah, Lamar Jackson
get-
top 10 though.
I
Lamar
give it
Jackson.
to you.
I
I
give you
give it
Lamar
to you.
Jackson. Lamar Jackson.
Go ahead. I give it to
Okay,
you.
all right.
Okay,
Okay, that's fine.
okay. For 2020 purposes, I'm going ahead and put Josh Allen in that conversation.
I give you that.
Okay, I give you
I
that.
give you
I
that.
give you that.
Yeah.
I give you
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Bills
5.
Mafia.
We got 5.
Okay,
That's fine.
I'm gonna put Derek Carr in my top 10 too. I'm not.
Derek
It's
Carr.
I
not in a
like Derek
specific
Carr. No,
order.
you know I love Derek Carr. He's very accurate. I love Derek Carr.
Ooh.
Derek Carr. I don't think Derek Carr better than that.
No,
Hell
he's
yeah, he
not
Ooh.
better
better
than
than
that.
that. He way better than that.
I'm sorry.
No.
I like Derek Carr.
No.
I do.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog. That's gonna be a no for me.
Mr. Jones. Mr.
Okay,
Jones.
okay. Russell Wilson.
I give you Russell
Okay.
Wilson. I give you
I give
I
Russell
you
give you
Russell.
Russ.
Wilson.
You don't give me
I do.
Russ.
Hey,
Okay. Damn. Who else we got?
you can't
Who
name.
did?
Exactly.
That's
You
about
can't.
it. That's like at
No,
least
no,
8.
no, no. I'm gonna put. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put Kirk Cousins in there. How about that?
No,
Kirk Cousins.
No.
White
Kirk
No.
Cousins
Zaddy.
can
No.
be in there.
Okay,
Hell
no,
no.
Dak
no,
owns him.
Hell no.
Dak
no.
owns the
White
man.
Zaddy.
You
White
trolling
Zaddy
now.
is in
You
Oh
effect
yeah,
right now.
I forgot
White.
Deshaun Watson. I'm tripping. Deshaun Watson, he definitely in there. You gotta put Ryan Tannehill. Definitely, I'm putting him over
But hold
Dak
on. But
Prescott
hold
any
on. But
day.
hold on. But hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Has Deshaun Watson has he even won a playoff game?
I know the Kirk Cousins. I already know.
Yeah,
Hell
he
no.
won a
Kirk
playoff
Cousins.
game.
He did
Kirk
win.
Cousins. Kirk
Deshaun
Yes,
Cousins.
Watson.
He beat the.
When did he
He beat
win?
He went to
He
the
did. He did
two
win.
championship
years
game,
ago.
didn't he?
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Who he
before they
beat?
blew that lead to the Chiefs. Remember they blew that lead to
Oh,
the
yeah.
Chiefs? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Then they beat.
Okay. All right.
It was
Deshaun
Cleveland,
Watson.
right? Was it
What number
Cleveland?
we on? What number we on right now?
We are
I
eight.
think
No,
We are eight.
8.
No, we
We
are
were
eight.
8. We're 8.
We at 8.
I don't agree with you,
Okay.
Derek Carr. I don't. Or
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. I'm not
White
Yeah,
going
Kurt. I'm not
Zaddy.
giving you Kurt. I'm not giving you Kurt.
White
Hell
You're not
no.
Zaddy.
giving me Kirk.
He
Oh,
owns
you ain't giving
Kurt.
me Kirk.
What's his record against Kurt? Like 7-2.
Exactly.
He owns Kurt. Own him.
White.
Like, I can't give you that
White.
one.
White Zaddy.
I
Okay.
barely want to give you Derek Carr. I like Derek Carr. Though. I
I
barely
like
want to give that to you.
Okay.
And I live in Vegas. It's like this is a hole.
All right, where we at right now? Okay.
7.5.
Carson
Yeah,
Wentz.
7.5.
Give me Carson Wentz. I'm taking
Hell
Carson
no.
Wentz.
No.
Hell no.
After
I'm
that,
giving.
Exactly.
I'm getting Carson Wentz. I'm taking
I'll
Carson
tell
Wentz.
you what.
man.
Hey, look.
He trolling now. He
Hey,
trolling.
exactly. He pulling straws. Listen.
That ain't pulling straws.
Listen.
If we
Yes, you are. You
exclude
pulling straws.
2020, you definitely gonna put Carson Wentz in there.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Hell
go.
no.
Exclude. Here we go. Exclude. Now we're gonna
But
move the
because I
goalposts.
feel like, to be
Chris
honest with
Harris?
you, that offensive line for Philly was a big huge problem for the Philadelphia
Okay.
Eagles.
Well, all right. Well, shit. Well, here's the thing. All right, fine. Then. You know what? Let's go ahead. What's his name? We might as well throw in C.J. Beathard. Come on. Help me out. Help me out with throwing out some quarterbacks. C.J.
I
Beathard.
can't.
What's his
That's
name?
enough.
Chris Heineken. Let's throw him out there. Who else
He
can
had
we
a good
throw out
game. He had a
there?
good game. Chris Hunt
Hey,
had a good
Yeah.
game. So
and you know what? To be honest, I think Kyler Murray might be a little better than him at this point.
Stop it.
stop it.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I did this.
No.
No, if he have a good year, it's debatable. I give you that.
Yeah, if you give him this year,
Yeah, it's too early for Kyler Murray.
It's too early.
I always say it's too early to say Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
It's too early. Okay, so I already gave you 12 already, so I think I rest my case.
No.
We don't
Say
agree
like
with.
seven.
We don't agree with a
Say
few
like
of them.
7.5.
Listen.
Yeah, that's it. 7.5, bro.
Here's
Hey,
what you did. Here's what you did. The spades hands was dealt. You said I got 6 and a possible 4.
I'm just
He
hey,
might can do them
I'm
both.
sorry. I'm sorry. But for what Dak has to work with in Dallas as far as offensively, you could basically put in a Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins will light it up with the Dallas Cowboys.
What defense? What defense? You
You
cannot
going off of 1
outscore.
year though. You going off of 1 year and
What
4
you mean?
games. In 4 games.
Even the year they went 13-3, they didn't have a great defense.
Yeah,
They did not.
No, they
our
didn't have a great defense.
secondary been shit a long time, and we lost Barry Church that year before, and the other
Okay,
safety.
but you still made the playoffs, but we didn't make the defense the excuse though.
That's because they was controlling the clock. But you got to remember too
Yeah,
that
I'm about to
Pittsburgh game.
say.
Pittsburgh dropped almost 40 points that game. That one where Dak had to basically take off and do that. No, it was Zeke that took off and did the game-winning touchdown run. It was either him or that shit. I think the final score ended up being like 40-37 or some shit like that. Like the defense gives up points. The front seven, we've always had a good front seven. It's the secondary
Historically,
we get torched in the secondary.
Yeah, the issue with Dallas always been the defense. For the most part, the defense.
Yeah.
And coaching.
Yeah, and coaching. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can spend another hour on this. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. We're gonna get into the
bro, name your man that changed it. Name 10 quarterbacks. Couldn't name them.
Nope. 6 and 4 possibles. He might.
You said six and 4 possibles.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Who are the 4 possibles again?
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
The
3. First of all, hold on. The trilogy
Kirk
of
Cousins
White
no.
Zaddies. I was about to the trilogy of White Zaddies. Wentz, Carr, and Cousins.
No,
right there?
no, and hell no.
Exactly. That's
White
White.
Wentz season last. You should even
Carr,
mention his name.
Carr's debatable though. Carr's definitely
Carr, you
debatable.
can make an argument. I might give you Carr, but Wentz.
But damn, he got top. He got
You're
top
not
5
giving
tight
me
end,
Wentz? Are you serious? Should I give me Wentz?
Like Waller's a beast.
He is.
I feel like Wentz should be up in that conversation if we compare him to Dak Prescott.
No.
Are you serious? Because Carson Wentz was on pace to win an MVP award, and then he ended up getting hurt. So
here we go. And what did he do? And what did he do afterwards? Nope.
Let me take this one. Let me take this one. Because I am an Eagles fan, so I take this one. When Wentz got hurt in 2017, he was on a pace to be an MVP, potentially being an MVP. Yes. After that, mentally, he's been done. Like he couldn't read defenses. He couldn't get the deep ball. He couldn't even hit 5-yard slants for that 2-year span. So they
did you make the playoffs in 2018?
This dude be overthrowing Deshaun Watson on fly routes. How do you do that?
Well, didn't the Philadelphia Eagles make the playoffs in 2018?
And we got our ass whipped in the first round.
Exactly.
That was the Seahawks, right? That was the Seahawks when he got hurt.
And the defense was trash that year. I mean, the division was trash that year. What y'all make it in a 8-8 or 7-8-1 or some shit like that?
7-8-1. That was the year that the NFC East was trash that year.
Yeah, like come on, man, stop it, DeVore.
Hey, ain't the Dallas Cowboys in that division? And wasn't Dak Prescott healthy?
Oh my God, this guy.
I'm just saying, like we excluded. We talking about Carson Wentz in the division of the NFC East. We saying somebody have a winning record.
With Jason Garrett's your coach, you're gonna lose 4 at least. But Jason Garrett's your coach.
Mentally, like I said, mentally he was gone. Like he was out of Philly after that 2017.
It's 4 for 3. We should go for it late. Nah, let's punt it. I was 4 for 1 at the 35. I think we should go for it.
Whatever happened like that 2018, 2019 season between him and Doug Peterson just carried on for a whole nother year. Because he was not the same after that. He was not the same.
Nick Foles winning that Super Bowl got to his head, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yep.
and they realized that they didn't really need him. He was just a stat pattern. After that, Cinderella lost their glass slipper. But let's go ahead
And
and jump
then
to
like,
Shakari Richardson. Shakari.
oh my god, you want to
Go
talk
ahead.
about Shikari?
Absolutely.
Talk about UFC. But go ahead, let's talk about Shikari, man.
All
What you
right,
got to say about Shikari?
all right. So first of all, she got banned from the 100-meter run for a failed marijuana test. Then she turned around and they didn't pick her for the relay team. I guess the 4x4 or something like that. So of course, let's go say Black Twitter or Black social media, all in up. Oh, they only doing this because she black and all that, and they don't like the way she got the long weave and the long fingernails and all that. So is this? What was it, gentlemen? Does she need to take accountability for it? Well, she took accountability for it,
Yeah,
but
she took it.
she did. But then as people kept trying to save her and everything like that, she just wow and all of that. And I guess I'm gonna have to come back stronger. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts on her not being selected?
Oh man, I think. Well, she fucked up her money.
Yeah, she did.
She
Like,
messed up her
easy.
money big time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna say. I say only thing I'm gonna say is she shouldn't have put herself in that kind of situation where somebody else can be control of your fate when you had control of your fate the whole time. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm sort of like on the fence on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay middle of the
Devore.
road on it.
Okay, Devore.
I understand both sides of it. Obviously, the reason why she ended up failing the drug test was because she was trying to deal with the loss of her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Considering the fact that she's 21 years old, she's still kind of young, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and at that time, it's hard to find somebody that you could actually talk to, that actually that went through what you went through. But at the same time, to be honest with you, the rules are the rules. It you just can't break the rules. And I know like everybody wants to make a big deal because of the fact that she's black, and
Mm-hmm.
I really don't
They
like to
think.
touch on that
They think.
often. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just you just got to respect the rules.
Yeah, they think White Zaddy had something to do with it when he didn't. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, this is what I'm going to say. Yes, I couldn't imagine losing a parent that young, let alone my mother.
Mm-hmm.
However, what she should have done and what Nike should have done when they realized that this happened is put the right people around her, get her into some counseling and some therapy. Because smoking the weed, here's what she needs to understand. And this is what pisses me off about everybody. The internet, that is our number one tool. You can find out just about anything that you want. Somebody purchases a house, you can find out how much they paid for it, and what the house sold for. But before then, you can find out all these different things. And one of the things that we know is that guess what? When it comes to a black woman who is making noise in a sport, the spotlight is on her. What did Serena Williams say? I get drug tested more than male athletes do. They thinking that I'm on something. They think I'm on steroids. They think I'm taking this type of drug, PEDs, whatever else. So they piss test her like crazy. Shakari should have known that this is Olympics. So Olympic style drug testing is going to happen. What does that mean, everybody? That means that it's going to be random. You don't know when it's going to happen. It can happen 4 times in a week. It can happen 4 times within 2 days. It's whatever they feel like doing because that's how rapid it is. And what you have now done is, to be honest, and this is, I hate not to say this, but it needs to be said, and this is going to stink a little bit. She let her mother down because the best thing that
Mm-hmm.
she could have done, and I'm gonna tell you right now, America loves her story. If she had went out there, won that 100-meter race, she already had a deal with Nike.
Oh, did we lose him?
I
I'm
guess
gonna
that
say
was
Yeah,
a mic drop, wasn't it?
she was on her. She was on her
No,
way. I was
he
going
was
to finish
speaking
it. She was
facts
on her
though. He
way
was
to be
speaking
having
facts.
Wheaties. She had the Doritos endorsement.
Yeah.
I'm
She messed up her
finishing
money.
it.
That's all I
yeah,
can.
Yeah.
She messed up her
yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah.
So it was,
Kellogg, my bad. White Zaddy tried to cut me off. I was out here speaking
white
truth. But anyway,
supremacy out for you, man.
yeah, exactly. But no, but on the real, we talking about Kellogg's or whoever would have been calling her, hey, we need you on this Wheaties box.
Wheaties. Yeah, she been on
Yeah,
Wheaties.
she would have been on Wheaties. She would have been endless Nike commercials. They would have released some shoes, some merch. She would have been raking in the money and been at the plateau immediately. Girl overcomes mother's death, all that. Now, this is just nothing but disappointment.
Ain't over though.
No, it's not
That's what
over.
I want people to
It's not.
realize. She's going to come back. This is going to be one
She
of the
can still come
greatest
back.
redemption stories ever.
Yeah. And,
You
and the
gotta think
reason,
of this. This is why it hurt so bad because we had FloJo, we had Jackie
Yeah.
Joyner Kersey, and she
Mhm,
was next up to be that type of person as far as being pushed.
mhm,
She'd have been the first, black woman outside of gymnastics we talked about in a long time.
Yeah.
mhm.
But my thing is, for
But
us as a culture, though, we still should support the people that's still in it. We should not watch it because of one person filled something that's
exactly.
Yeah,
amongst
majority
the
of the
rules.
majority of the
Yeah,
track team is black.
because it's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah, like
it's
people
not
forget about
fair.
that. Yeah.
It's not fair to that, and then it's not fair to Simone. I mean, she's been doing it the right way forever. She's like the go to her sport.
She
Yeah.
So
is.
we're gonna stop supporting her now. Like that's another thing, and another thing that really makes me mad about people out there, social media, and all that bullshit is the whole Michael Phelps comparison.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Jesus
Michael Phelps
Christ,
lost
Michael Phelps.
money.
And
Michael
this
Michael
is
Phelps
Phelps
after,
lost
lost
and
money.
money,
this was
bro.
and this
Michael
is
Phelps
after
lost
the
money
fact.
too.
This is after the fact. He already won this shit. They ain't even pissing him right now. He's celebrating.
Yeah.
They was about to strip him of his gold medals.
They
Yeah,
were.
people forget about that. I'm saying Michael Phelps. I mean, he
He
lost
He got
lost.
money
caught
too.
Lap.
twice. He got
Yeah.
He
caught twice.
lost.
Yeah,
Yep. He
he lost
lost
money, man.
endorsements. He lost endorsements. There was a stipend that he was receiving from the U.S. Olympics every month. He ended up losing that. They was thinking about stripping him of the medals. In the 2009 Olympics, he was banned for 4 months, so which was
Yep.
basically that
He
entire
retired. He
Olympics. Like,
retired.
yeah, he
Yeah,
had
he
to
retired.
retire. So
Yeah,
please, people, please do your research. And another thing too, that I forgot who the other white girl was. Oh, when she was eating some, she said she blamed it on a failed PED test based off of her eating meat or
Oh
something like that,
yeah,
or
they try to
incontinent.
compare
A
that
port.
because of color
Yeah.
and
A
all that.
port.
She was
Yeah.
banned
She
4
got
years.
she got
banned.
banned. That's what I'm
4
saying to
years.
everybody. I was like, the Olympics is very strict on that, bro. Like, if
Yeah.
somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like people
Yeah.
giving other examples. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you also
Yeah.
got to do it case by case. All cases not equivalent.
I mean,
Let me
they've been doing
let
it
me
forever since the dude that beat Carl Lewis in 100.
let me
Yeah.
They've been
tell you
doing it
something.
forever.
Let me tell you something. When I was about to say that the Olympics are equal opportunists. Guess what? Guess what they did to old guess what they did to old one testicle when they found out that he was out here bullshitting.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he
Oh
got.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
Toward de France. That was Toward de France.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
But
they made an example out of him.
no. This example, Marion Jones. That's an example.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mary
What happened
Jones
to
was
And
Marion
in
man,
there.
Jones?
be honest with you,
Yeah.
I'd rather actually get caught with weed than actually PD. That ruin your
And
legacy.
that's the
That
question I
ruin
want
your
to ask
legacy.
everybody though.
PDs will ruin your
Should we
legacy.
revisit the rule as far as marijuana and stuff? Because it's like
No, they
it's
can't. They can't.
internationally
No.
accepted.
No,
And
it's
how
not.
is it?
It's
But
not
how is it
internationally
really
accepted.
performance
It's not
enhancing
international.
though?
It's not. It's not
Yeah.
international. Y'all gotta understand. Most
It's
of
not
the world is
internationally
not.
legal.
Weed is not legal,
Yeah,
bro. Y'all
yeah,
gotta understand that.
yeah,
It's a
yeah. I
global event,
understand.
not just U.S.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. And then
But
Yeah.
we are talking about Japan too. Tokyo is one of the most strictest freaking cities in the freaking
Yeah,
world. So
but the
Mm-hmm.
Olympic
anything you do
Committee in
wrong.
general is
yeah, they
strict
took
on
the
all that stuff.
they taking the fans
Yeah.
out the Olympics.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So no, it doesn't need to go
no,
anywhere. It is what it is at this point.
yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean
Hey,
it's a shame. It's a shame it happened to her, and I hope whatever she's going through, she overcome it. And
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the redemption story because she
yeah,
will
man.
be
She'll
back.
be back to the
She's
next
young.
Olympics, man.
yeah.
It's a good story.
Well,
She ain't
next
even enter her
Olympics.
physical prime.
Well, and then they doing some type of event. She was saying something about the world tour. Something is happening next year anyway, where she's going to be able
World
to compete.
Championships.
They got the
Yeah.
World
World Track
Championship.
World
Championships.
Championships.
Yeah, you
There
got
it is.
that. You got the Pan American Games. You got a lot of stuff
Yeah.
you can run
Yeah.
between time.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
yeah,
she
but
can
let's
do
not
that.
forget. Yeah, and let's not forget the Olympics also banned Russia 1 year for the whole team.
Yeah, the
I
whole
remember.
team is taking steroids. Whole
Yeah, I
squad was
remember
taking
that.
steroids. Whole
Yeah.
squad was in.
Ban them niggas for 3 years. Ban them niggas for 3 years.
Yeah.
Treating them like
So,
what's the name? You know what that remind me of? Remind me of on dodgeball. When they won the game and then the girl had tested positive. God damn you, Bernice.
Oh, Beaver tranquilizer, Beaver
Yeah.
tranquilizer. But
What about
also too,
What about the deer antler spray?
oh man,
Y'all don't remember that? Y'all remember the deer antler spray?
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Yeah, they
didn't
won.
believe. Hey, bro, I googled it. That's actually a real thing. I didn't even know it's a real thing.
Yeah.
They won
Hey,
the Super Bowl off that shit too.
they did. Hey,
I don't
but
know.
look.
It is what it is with that situation, though. I mean, it's
Yeah,
sad. It's sad to see it, but it happened. She took
Mhm.
accountability, and it's over. It's still people you should support. Don't let them down because they still
yeah.
need your support as a country. Like, what
Exactly.
about the chick that overcame the pressure of suicide and all that? That's in shot putting. That just
Who?
had the
Yeah.
record.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's a lot of other examples you can follow here that actually doing things the right way. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Trust me,
That's
she
That's
would have
true.
brought personality and flair in there, but like I said, she's only 21. She got a long way to go.
Exactly.
I'm loving the redemption story that's being made here. That's all you can
mhm.
say at this point. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right. So let me ask y'all this real quick. Now I openly praise this young lady for taking a stand, caring about her mental health.
Hmm.
Naomi Osaka.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I just found out that on July 16th,
Hmm.
there's going to be a special dropping about her and her mental health on Netflix.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
I'm on the
don't do it.
fence. I'm on
Don't
the
do it.
fence.
You saying it's a money grab? It was playing. She was playing chess, not
Don't
checkers.
say don't say it's a rollout. Don't say
I'm,
it's a
She was
rollout.
playing chess. That's a chess
I'm
move
just
right there. That's what it
saying.
sounds like.
Don't
I'm
say it's a
just
rollout.
saying. I'm just saying. July. And here's the thing. I'm not refuting
She
her
just
feelings.
accepted her SB yesterday too.
I know.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. And she's about to be up for an Oscar if this takes off the way that it should, and a Golden Globe. Okay. So that, but that's the question that I have, and that's what I want to pose to you all to get you all's opinion. I get the stand that she took, and definitely mental health is important because we all
Very.
are suffering from it. It is very important. Depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, all of that stuff is real. But my question becomes, is it legit when, after all of this buzz and all that happened, a couple weeks later, a Netflix special is coming out? Does it take away from it? See?
Plead
See?
the fifth. Plead
I'm
the
not gonna
fifth.
say nothing about that.
Plead the
Everybody
fifth.
quiet on this one. We
Well,
like,
well,
I'm,
We want this show to be on YouTube and air, but nah, I mean, yeah, it seems very
it's,
coincidental.
I'm about to say
very
it just
uh
sound
oh,
like a front.
coincidental.
It seemed like a move. It seemed like a move.
sounds
It
like a
seemed like a
marketing
move.
team was behind
Yeah,
this.
I'm
That's
about
all
to
I'm gonna say.
say.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, this got like marketing written all over it. I ain't
all
even
right,
gonna
man.
lie.
What's the next
MC
major?
with the
U.S.
10
Open.
ball head on. Huh?
What's the next major? Arthur Ashe. Is she playing
I
Arthur
think
Ashe?
so.
And then yeah, she playing Arthur
Hmm.
Ashe. Then yeah,
Yeah, it was a ploy the
Yeah.
whole time, but
she
yeah,
gonna
okay.
play.
Yeah.
She gonna play. She gonna play it Arthur Ashe. You know, I mean, Corday album gonna drop the same week.
Exactly. Exactly. They just gonna kill the game together.
Because you
I'm gonna
already
tell
know
you.
the album's done. It's ready to be released on a certain date. So
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
why
So
not do
literally,
the U.S. Open quarterfinals? I'm just saying.
exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna be
Then
honest.
stop, man. Don't do that, man. Like mental health is very important, man.
It is, but I'm just saying, a couple weeks, bro. Like, bro, first of all, you don't shoot that quick. You don't film stuff that quick. So this, I don't know, man. It's
I was gonna bring that up. You can't shoot something that quick, but go ahead.
yeah. I'm just saying, you can't. You just can't.
Oh man,
Exactly.
we all putting out the 10 ball hats. Okay, man.
But
Okay.
hey, I'm not saying anything else. That's all I'm saying. You can't shoot something like that quick. And
It sounds
to
too
edit it
cool.
and promote it the way you did too, you can't do that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh my
Mm,
god.
sound like
Nah,
perfect timing. I don't know.
cause they marketing this joint like it's a movie, like for real, for real. They
Yeah,
marketing this joint.
they
Oh my
are.
god.
That's what I said. Get the Golden Globe nominations up, the Oscars, the courage and all that she have, and then yeah, she gonna come back probably win a major.
Yeah. I ain't gonna win over Tiger though, but yeah, I understand.
Hmm.
Nah, Tiger shit is fire on HBO. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tigers is fire, but you know what? America still don't want to forgive him. He done ran through all them white
Yeah.
women.
Hey, I don't care.
He took
Oh,
all them
Hey,
women.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
He took all
Tiger,
them.
anything
Yeah,
with Tiger on, I'm gonna watch it.
yeah,
of course. Hey, guess
my
what?
man
He
was
took
in the
all the.
parking lot like the wire, throwing them just out the window.
Yep. Hey, look. Hey, look. My man.
Ah,
Hey, look.
they
My
funny.
man was out there. He was taking all the white zaddies women. Okay, so they gonna try to bury him. Okay.
He was snatching up all those waitresses and hostesses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Shit like that. Yeah.
my man was at Hooters creeping.
Man, at Applebee's getting that 2 for 20, hollering at the
Yeah.
waiter.
He stood up 2 for 20.
Uh-huh.
Extra sauce on the wings. That's it. Oh man, look.
All right.
All right, man. Look, man. The whole Naomi Osaka thing. The question is, will you watch it?
Yeah, I watch it. I
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch
I'll
it.
watch
Everybody
it.
got the review of the show about that.
I told you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna have much to say until I see her playing her next major. And once I see her come back and win it, then I'll give you my review.
She gonna play Arthur Ashe, bro. She going to New York this month.
She is.
She going to New York. All right. I've been trying to talk about this all day though.
Good. UFC.
Oh man.
First of all, what are y'all thoughts of the whole pay-per-view in general?
I didn't get to see
good.
Huh?
I didn't get to see
The
it.
card was good.
Well, I'll break down the card real quick. First one, we had a women's match. Mexican woman dominated the other woman, had her a bloody mess. Next one was Greg Hardy.
Okay,
And
yeah,
man, oh
that's
man.
great. I saw the Greg
First
Hardy
of all,
fight.
his opponents came to the ring on Spice Girls.
Yes.
Like, tell me what you want, what you really want now. Tell me what you want, what you really want.
Man,
like,
that's his song, bro. That's his song to get him in
and
the
my
mood,
man,
man.
and my man Stone Cold Flea Austin drinking beer out his shoe and shit, drinking beer out the Nikes. So he did all that crazy shit and ended up knocking Greg Hardy the fuck out. The crazy thing about it is, I thought Greg Hardy was actually kind of winning that round. Like, he was standing up tall, he was landing straight and everything. But Greg Hardy landed a nice overhand and he got overzealous and went for the kill. And what he did, he got caught, got his eye closed, one punch. Yeah, eye closed, one punch. And he swung like this and he fell like this. He felt like he was Usain Bolt out there. He felt like that's how he felt. After that, my man junked out the 5 straight of shoes on the way out.
Yeah, man.
They poured a beer in the shoe and he was drinking about the shoe. I guess that's the thing they do in Australia. I don't know. It's the dirtiest shit I see in my life. And at least 3 of them look like they feet stink.
I mean, yeah, it's called Shoot the Boot. You ain't never heard of it? It's a college game that they be playing and all that.
Oh, that shit's stupid. That's how COVID started. Like, oh my god. So yeah, my bad. Greg Hardy got a bear's ass. Sean O'Malley, man. Sean O'Malley's the next star Dana White gonna fuck up.
Yeah. O'Malley's nice. He's nice with it.
He's great. He's been great for a long time. And like, dude, at one point he was dribbling, punch, dribble, spin kick. Like, the man landed 80% of his punches, and he threw over 250. Like, the dude was jabbing him all night. Now the dude tough as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. He had to like Roger from Doug nose afterwards. He was bleeding in both eyes. He beat the shit out of him. And I just think he's going to be the next star Dana White fuck up. Because, you know, when Dana White has a star, he don't know how to manage him or keep him around. Style Bender, almost the next victim of that. And let's get to the main event. Conor fucking McGregor, man. First of all, did everybody see the ankle? Did everybody see the ankle break?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's worse than Anderson's, but it was pretty gruesome. It was pretty gruesome.
The Chris Wiseman joint was worse than that, for real. That bitch was snapped in half.
It was Anderson. It was Anderson. It's the same thing as Anderson, but on the other leg.
Yeah.
Exact same thing. But the thing is, when he fell, like his shin was on the canvas, like it was his foot. But this is the difference between boxing and MMA. All about footwork and planting your power foot. When he went back and planted, that's when it happened. Because he didn't plan it properly. And then when he kicked his kick, I think he put too much of his ankle into it. And that's why they came back. Gruesome. But I don't think it mattered because he lost that first round.
Oh, of course. He was losing.
He was losing the fight.
The whole world knows Conor McGregor is not a grappler.
Nah.
So when he went for that piss poor ass guillotine, I knew it was over that round.
Yeah. And then Dustin
like Conor McGregor is not a grappler. Yeah, he gave him a couple of elbows and all that. But don't get me wrong, on the stand-up, though, I think Conor was doing well as far as the gut kicks and the ankle kicks and all that. But one thing about Conor McGregor, though, he's never going to leave because he's the most entertaining dude in the world. I think Conor McGregor should be a professional wrestler. Honestly, I think that's his calling. He could talk shit with the best of them. The
Do
man,
you know who he is? Do you know
Who?
who he is? Sorry to cut you off. Conor McGregor, and I'll go ahead and let you finish. He's the Adrian Broner of the UFC. Go ahead.
Hey,
Ooh.
at this point, I gotta give you that. At
You
this
might
point,
you might be right on that one.
he
Yeah,
like
he
one
I
out
can't
of
even give you no
and he like
pushback
one
on
out
that.
his last 5.
He haven't won a fight in a minute, bro.
He beat Cowboy. He beat Cowboy when he first came back.
That
But
was the
like,
only
That
fight
don't
he
count.
won since
yeah,
The Cowboys fight don't
2018,
count.
17,
That's a-
18
yeah.
or something like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The loss to Khabib was really the end of his career. Honestly,
But Khabib was a better fighter.
yeah.
Yeah,
Khabib
he
is the
All
was.
goat.
around.
I keep telling
Yeah,
people that
Khabib was
Khabib
already.
is the goat. He's
I
the
didn't
greatest.
understand people was betting for McGregor. I said, nah, Khabib.
Me either.
Yeah.
Because they like his personality. He's a likable person. You know how that be. He's popular. You know.
Mhm.
And my
His
man
last
said
real
on it.
fight was Eddie
Yeah,
Alvarez, wasn't it? Yeah, Eddie Alvarez.
he got the fuck out of there early though. I would say the Nate Diaz second fight was probably a very serious fight for him. Because he was impressive that fight. Like Nate Diaz is definitely the bigger fighter and everything. And he found the way to overcome that man, especially after the first loss. Addy did it in 5 rounds. He usually don't go the distance. But with this particular one though, I think it's over for Conor. But he was on his ass talking shit, talking about your wife slid me DMs. Hey baby.
Yeah. He said your little
And
hoe.
then they cut him off though, but when he was getting carried out, they was booing and stuff. My man was sitting on the every last joint like this to the
Bro,
crowd.
he's very entertaining, Greg. Conor
Yeah,
McGregor is very
that's why
entertaining.
he's
Marketing
not
wise,
going
he's great.
anywhere. He's not going
But as
anywhere.
a top elite fighter, I want to say I think
He's done. His
that buzz
career's
is
over.
over. It's over.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
it's
talking
over.
about him being a contender to compete for the title. You got to get some dubs. And I felt like even if he did beat Dustin Poirier last night, I didn't think he deserved a shot at the title.
They
No,
would have
Nah, he
gave it
still
to
had
him
to
based
beat.
off
they
pure
would have
height.
gave it just because his name and his brand.
Yeah.
He a
Yeah,
great
I
person.
guess understandable, but do you think he deserved it though?
No,
Of course
No,
not.
no.
But half of the people that get title shots in UFC don't deserve it.
Hell,
It's
half
always
the,
because of Brad in UFC. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dana White is Vince McMahon. If
yeah,
you the hot one, you're gonna get the
yeah.
title
If you
shot.
can bring in numbers,
You
they give
know?
you a title shot. If you can bring in
Yeah.
numbers,
let me tell you something. Adrian Broner should not be headlining anything anymore. Not a Fox PBC, not a PBC on Showtime, and damn sure not
But
one
this
on
the
pay per
difference
view.
though. This the difference though. Adrian Broner was a never was though. At least Conor was something.
No, well, hold on. Adrian Broner now 4-time division, four a
Who
champion and
has he?
four.
who did he beat?
Yeah, what's his big
Oh yeah,
names?
What's
oh
his
yeah.
big player he beat? Top ranking fighter. What's the
Oh yeah,
highest ranking fighter
nobody.
he beat? Okay, okay.
That's
nobody.
what I'm saying. He's a never was. Like at
Nobody.
least Conor was something.
Yeah.
Conor was that dude at one point.
Yeah.
Khabib ruined his career all the way. Like the Jose Aldo fight when he knocked him out 18 seconds. That was some of the most impressive shit you ever seen in UFC
I'm
history.
sorry, I can't let you have that Jose Aldo fight.
Aldo was the beast back then.
I can't let you have that. No, I
Aldo
cannot
was
let you
dropping
have that.
people off leg kicks.
I understand that, but I'm just saying I can't give Conor that fight. I can't give it to him, even though he knocked him out within the first 10 seconds of the fight.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
felt like Jose Aldo was just a little bit too anxious in that fight, and he ended up getting his ass knocked out. But I just
That
can't give it
left
to
is
him.
dangerous. Conor did it again right after that. That left was dangerous.
I can't do it. Nope, can't do it.
He was finishing people in the first round with the left.
But yeah, Adrian came out. He lost to Madonna badly. He got his
Ooh,
ass
that was
whooped by
terrible.
Mike.
That was
Yeah,
Yeah, Madonna joint. Yeah,
That dirty
yeah,
He's a dirty motherfucker though.
yeah.
Dirty
And
shit.
Sean
That's
Porter
that
embarrassed
was
him.
embarrassing. That was embarrassing to Sean Porter because that's when Sean Porter was still a football player trying to be a boxer.
yeah.
Mikey Garcia went through the whole camp. He beat him and Robert Easter Jr.
Yeah, he ran through. Yeah,
He
you know what AB means here?
about bullshit.
About bullshit. That's exactly. Unless it's Broder Promotions, he's never going to headline anything again.
Oh yeah,
He better
exactly.
not.
Yeah.
He better not. I
It is
swear,
going to be
he better not.
a thriller. It's going to be a thriller.
Yeah, Triller. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be that stupid. That dude, yeah, never was. He never was. I remember you maybe buying to the hype back in like 2012. Because I was like, who is this guy? He's like, all right, Adrian Brody, he's good and all that. I was like, is he Mayweather? And then I watched him like, all right, you okay. He never got the like he never if he lived up the potential, he would have got a Mayweather fight.
Yeah. Well, his thing was that was a clear example of I like the fame and the hype over. I like the fame and the hype over actually putting in the work. That's where Adrian Broner went wrong. And really, if we really want to give him the credit for something, honestly, he's probably part of one of the main reasons why people like fucking Conor McGregor was able to get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to use the power of social media and promotion, troll, say whatever I want to say, make the headlines, all that kind of stuff. I guess, honestly, Adrian Broner's only notable win is probably against Paulie Malignaggi. That's because he beat him and beat his girl Coochie up. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
who the fuck is Paulie? Paulie's a better commentator than fighter.
He is.
Yes.
Garbage. He's garbage. But back to UFC though. They say it's a possible it could be a 4th fight just because of Connor's name and what happened due to the doctor stoppage.
It might be a 4th fight. It might be a 4th.
Yeah, milking this McGregor guy.
They're gonna milk
I think he
out
should
of
be. He got his
his
liquor.
fame.
He got his foot in the boxing, so he could promote.
Yeah, and he got his big fight with his big payday. So
I think he should hang it up. I've been thought he should hang it up after the Khabib loss. To be honest with you,
yeah,
I think he should too.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna call it quits after the first time Dustin knocked his ass out.
Yeah, that last fight he had him sleep. No, I thought he had. I thought he had something to prove. I thought he focused this fight. I'm be honest. Before the fight, I actually had McGregor winning.
Really?
I really did. I really did. But he did lose the first round, regardless of the break or not. But I think if the fight went on, it could have kind of went either way because when it came to stand up, McGregor was the better fighter from that little portion. Stand up, but if you if you take him to the ground, he can't do shit on that mat.
No, he really can't.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but I agree with you. He should be in WWE by the time this is over with. Goodness gracious.
But all the way. But this is my thing though. Who y'all think is like the remaining stars in the UFC? Because for the first time in a while, I think Dana White has a problem with stars.
The only one left is gonna be Stylebender. He's the only one.
But he lost one though.
He lost one, but he's still bringing names. Yeah, he's still bringing the numbers. So it might be Stylebender.
It'd probably be between him and Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ngannou is probably the only one left.
And I don't think that dude is really like the most popular either. Like honestly, I think the people's champ in that division is Derek Lewis. People want Derek Lewis to be the champ.
Yeah,
but I don't think he could beat Ngannou.
Hell no, he's too slow and ain't got the stamina for Ngannou.
Yeah, he's definitely too slow.
Yeah.
Only way he could rebound is to bring in Cokehead back. That's the only way he got a chance.
And yeah, Madden Nunes, she about to retire soon. She done dominated everybody in both divisions. Like, what the fuck is the point of her to even fight anymore?
Yeah.
She should fight men at this point.
He might have to pay. He might have to pay John Jones to come back. Yeah, that's the only way he's going to rebound. He's going to have to bring John Jones.
You don't think that's over? Unless John Jones is gonna fight? Brock ain't coming back. That would have been the money.
He's gonna have to convince somebody.
He gonna go up to fight Stipe?
He might.
He already. Yeah, that might be his Hail Mary. Try to get John Jones to come back.
Because forever, John Jones had put on the weight to be a heavyweight. He put on the weight. Like he put on like he's like at 235 right now. Like he can fight at heavyweight if he wanted to.
So him and Stipe would be the only one.
They would be the only one. Yeah.
Because like I said, the hype would be the Brock match, but I don't think Brock coming back.
Hell no.
Especially with that especially with that stomach issue.
Yeah.
And then he wrestled 3 times a year, get paid like $15 million.
I think more than that at the revenue.
Yeah, so like t-shirt sales and all that. So why would he give up that sweetness for, you know what I mean?
All I gotta do is come back for SummerSlam and WrestleMania and go home. That's it. All right.
He's back in Saskatchewan. So like why would he come? And after they dogged him after the steroids test and all that, the Mark Hunt fight, he's not coming back. So they have a star issue right now at the UFC. And this is the first time in a while.
Yeah. But most of it's because of contracts though. If you really look at
It's
it, most of
Dana.
the
It's Dana
contracts.
ego. A lot of them because of Dana's
Yeah.
ego. You can go all the way back to Mighty Mouse. He literally traded his best pound for pound to another organization for a piece of shit. Well, I go call him piece of shit, but for an unproven fighter named Ben Askren.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, it's been a downslope. He done gave everything he had to Rose to hype Ronda Rousey because she did well in Strike Force
Yep.
because nobody else was in Strike Force but
Average.
Misha Tate at the time, and
Yeah.
then that backfired.
Yep. Kelly Holmes made sure of that shit. Or Holly Holmes
Yeah,
made sure of that
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. And then McGregor the first time, the Nate Diaz fight, he failed that. And
Yep.
then John Jones with all the issues he had outside of the cage and everything.
Yeah.
Boy,
Daniel
love that coke,
Cormier,
didn't he?
John Jones come back and
Love
beat
that coke.
Cormier. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, UFC in trouble right now as far as like star power. Like
Yeah, he
Stylebender
already.
probably.
Yeah, and then
And
DC ain't coming back.
Yeah,
DC
and
said
then
he ain't coming
lately
back at
too,
all.
Masvidal.
Yeah,
I think he was getting hyped up a lot.
mm-hmm.
And
And here's
then
the
that
thing. This is
trash that
just,
he took.
and I'm just gonna say this right now. This is good. This is a perfect time for boxing to step up. Let's let all this
yeah.
celebrity crap go for a minute. Leave the Paul brothers alone. All of this Lamar Odom and this person and who else about to fight on July 27th? Blueface. Leave all of that alone. Focus on promoting the big fights. We got Pacquiao and Spence coming up over the
Yep.
summer. Unfortunately, Tyson Fury derailed, which would have been
Let's talk about
possibly the
that.
fight of the summer. Yeah, with a positive COVID test.
Yep.
So that pretty much that screwed that whole
I think he
card up. They
lying.
trying to find a replacement.
I think he
No,
lying.
no, no. They said his camp got it. It's not just him.
Yeah,
The entire
his
camp.
whole camp. His whole camp got COVID. Whole camp.
Yeah.
Everybody that was at his camp got COVID. Everybody.
Damn.
Jesus,
That wild.
Mm-hmm.
what was they doing?
You know he was
Sharing women.
traveling. That and
Sharing women.
and he was traveling too like crazy. Remember he was going to all those trailer fights, those
Yeah.
Yeah.
some other boxing joints. So he could have just went to a wrong damn place somewhere. And like you said, he probably was at a strip club or something and did something stupid. Who knows?
Yeah. Like I said, sharing women. That's all it is. Sharing women.
What was
I
they
mean,
shit?
that's a shame though, because I thought Wilder was more prepared than any of these fights too.
I thought he was too. But I mean,
Yeah,
hey, if guess what? If he's prepared, he'll have more time to prepare.
exactly.
Then you'd be over prepared and your brain would lock up in the ring. But
What?
yeah, but the Spence Pacquiao fight, come on, let's be real. That's an ass whooping. That's a massacre waiting to happen.
Of course it is.
I love Pacquiao. He might still around or two, but Spence gonna beat his
Nah,
ass.
Spence is too crazy. Yeah, he too much. He's too much, man.
Like this
Yeah.
ain't Keith Thurman. This ain't Thurman.
Mm-mm. Not at
That's
all.
a that's a demon that's about to whoop that man. He's about to beat his ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like really not excited for this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really
Yeah, me
not.
neither.
Like I wanted to see the Furry. I wanted to see the Furry Wilder fight. Because although I think Furry is more skilled and stuff, I still think that last fight that he fixed them gloves.
You think he
He fixed
did?
it. Yes, no
I
doubt in
think
my
he
mind. I
did.
think he did.
Yeah, yeah. With the video that I saw, he fixed them
Them
gloves.
knuckles
He
was
did.
flat. Them knuckles was flat, and he was hitting them with sidearms, knocking them out and shit. When did this
Yeah,
part
Exactly.
of the fist knock a dude out or cut
yeah,
him
that's
the
true.
way he did? That man had them raw fish through them strings, man. Because it was a fight in the past. I forgot what it was though. It was Eddie something, but it was a fight in the past. In the middle of the fight, the man just made him check his gloves. So it's
Yeah,
not the
Mm-hmm.
first time he got his gloves checked in the middle of a fight either.
that's true. Yeah.
He the gypsy king for a reason.
Yep.
But yeah, boxing need to step it up this summer. So is Spitz the only big fight this summer? What else boxing got?
Well, Spence, what's the name is supposed to be fighting? Terrence Crawford's supposed to be fighting. I can't remember who.
Yeah,
Loma already fought. I know we got another Charlo brother who's next week,
yeah, he
and
about to
then
come up.
hmm and then yeah, I think that's it for right now. But they working on some other stuff later on in the year, and like the welterweight division.
And I know
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Canelo gonna fight again, right?
He was supposed to, but I don't know. I don't think they ever announced his opponent yet.
Okay.
I mean, it's only one man he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight Caleb Plant. He's going to
Oh.
unify the titles. Why are they waiting for this? Just like the
Yeah.
last fight, like you're gonna fight Billy Joe Saunders. I knew this already. Just go ahead and get your titles and unify and make it never stamp
Yep.
in your legacy. Because
Yep.
it's still a debate out there. Is him being the greatest Mexican fighter? And at the end of the day, that's what he wants.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
So
I mean, to me, he already has that honor. But yeah, once he take Caleb Plant belt and go ahead unify, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Charlo, Jamal Charlo, he don't want none. He don't want no Canelo, none,
Mm-mm.
zero.
I don't think he's ready for him anyway. So it wasn't. It would have been light work for him.
they ain't disciplined enough.
Nope.
And then when we gonna get this Tank and Loma? Like I don't want to see Tank take another fight other than a big name as far as
I thought
box
it was gonna be
office.
I thought they said they trying to get Garcia.
I would like
It
that.
should be Ryan. It should be Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia been on some BS lately, man. Like De La Hoya and his team been lately.
Yeah, yeah. Cause he
They been
that's it. They did because they talking about it's either gonna be Garcia or Novachenko, but Novachenko, he
Oh
it's up to his management. So it's like,
yeah, and honestly, I think they want that get back.
yeah,
They want Lopez again.
Oh, well, that supposedly. Thank you for reminding me. That supposedly is locked in. They're just
oh, it
deciding
is.
on a venue. Yeah, that supposedly is locked in. It's supposed to be a Lopez Lomachenko rematch coming in December. They
Okay,
just trying to find out the date, the exact date, and the venues.
Venue. Don't bring
Yeah.
that shit to T-Mobile. Stop playing. come, come on, we're the fight capital. Don't do that to us. That'll
Hmm.
Texas. You can't do Texas Stadium. It's football season.
True.
So like,
Well,
where they
you
yeah,
gonna
can.
go?
Well, you can. Jerry will switch something around. Hey, you know what? The guys
Where
they'll
they
take
gonna go to
road game.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, the guys they'll take. No. Jerry gonna say it. The guys will do a road game. Let's go ahead and change up the schedule. Come on down.
yeah. He ain't gonna turn down no money. He ain't gonna turn down no
No,
money. Let me tell you
Jerry.
that now.
Nope. Exactly. That's why you ain't got to worry
No,
about
they
no COVID
prepare,
test to
but they
go to Jerry
prepare for.
World.
They have a WrestleMania next year. They gonna get their money
Oh
that
yeah.
whole
Hmm.
week. Yeah, yeah. WrestleMania going to Jerry World next. So
Yep.
As long as he getting fights and freaking like the NCAA tournaments, all those big ass
Yeah.
concerts and stuff
yeah,
like
that's
that,
almost
he
a
gonna be
guarantee
decent.
getting the Final Four. He always get the
Yeah,
Final Four. It's always in Texas.
Hmm.
he
They
get
or
two
San
weeks.
Antonio.
Yep.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
good.
surprised Brooklyn get it. Truthfully,
You think they gonna go East Coast?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Nah. Loma and Tank. Here's the thing. You know what that would be actually if it's not at Vegas. It would be in Miami. It would be in Miami. That's
Yeah,
Floyd's.
yeah,
That's Floyd's
yeah,
second. That's Floyd's second home. So Hard Rock Stadium. Yeah, they would have to go ahead and open that on up, and yeah, that's what would have to happen if it's not in Vegas.
yeah. It might be Miami. Yeah, it might be Miami.
I don't know. Like I said, you got the T-Mobile Arena.
I know. That's why I said if it's not Vegas, then I think
Yeah,
Miami. Because you don't. First of all, that's too big of a fight to be in Georgia. You can't have that in Atlanta.
Nah, you
And
really
plus,
can't.
that's Tanks. And here's the thing: Bob Arum isn't going to agree that because that's Tank's new home. So that's basically like a hometown fight for him. They're not
Yeah,
going to let that happen. They're not going to do Loma like that. So it's either going to be Vegas or they're going to have to go to Miami. One of the two.
and then you still got Furry and
Fury and
Joshua,
Wilder.
Furry and Joshua too.
Yeah, yeah, but Fury and Joshua is not going to happen this year due to the whole COVID thing. Because they said Fury
yeah.
and Wilder is supposed to be rescheduled for September or October.
Mm,
So yeah,
that's
that's
Right.
yeah.
that
The
really
fight, yeah, the
stressed the
Tyson
Wilder.
Joshua thing will be next year. It's probably gonna be top of 2022.
Yeah, they're going home for that. Hundred
Yeah,
thousand O2 Arena. They're going home for that.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
They ain't gonna be in the states. They'd be
exactly.
idiots. They'd be idiots to have it in the states.
I agree with that. Yeah, Take
You
it
know how
home.
crazy that shit gonna be. Oh my god. Whew.
Uh-huh.
I wish I was international, man. I'd go to that. That'd be a fight to go to right there. Just the
Yeah.
crowd
It
alone.
would be.
Not even the actual fight,
Mm-hmm.
but the crowd alone. There's gonna be so much energy in there.
Yep.
God save the queen everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, that'd be a great one. But yeah, what else we got today, bro?
That's it, man. New Music Friday, just real quick little three
Hmm.
minutes on New Music Friday. Last week I know we missed it. G Herbo actually came out with an album.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We all know he's a terrible rapper, but what I will
I
give
was
him
about
is
to say
this.
that.
And this is what but this is what I would give him. So I listened to the album. So the first 13 tracks are actually decent, good production and good features within those first 13 tracks. The biggest detractor that I had for this album is that he let it go on for too long. The fact that it got to 19 tracks was what made it. So look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was 13 tracks, I would have gave it a 3 to a 3.5 out of 5.
That's high.
Yeah, but I would
You heard
have. You
Bob.
gotta listen to it. Just listen to it. 3 to 3.5 tracks, 1 through 13. I
tried.
challenge anybody, listen to it.
I tried.
But when you factor in the rest of those tracks, yeah, it's about a 2 out of 5. It's about a 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5 is fair.
Yeah, it's about a 2. And then
Most you
of
gonna
Yeah.
course
get
we
from
had
me.
and then we had Snow Allegra as well. And here's the one detractor that I have for her. The album was decent, but her album cover literally looked like somebody downloaded an app on the iPhone and made it.
All their album covers be like off like that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they really
Yeah,
do.
they all be off like that. But now I like the quality of music. I mean, of course, I like her different vibe and her style. I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah.
was nervous at first. The first song before the beat broke down, I'm like, "What the hell is this?" No, like if you don't give me those jazzy feels on this, and then it broke down was good. Now
Yeah.
the Tyler the creator features on there, fire. Like
Yeah.
Tyler tried to be artist of the year this year, no doubt. Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. I mean, I give it a solid 3.5, 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5.
I give it a 3.
I give it I give it a 3. I give it a 3.25 because again that album cover was absolutely atrocious. Jay-Z, come on now, okay? She represented Rock Nation. I know somebody could have came up with a better album cover than that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So that's what that was.
Yeah,
But yeah, man,
it,
that's
it
it.
was her best. It was her best album. It was some dope ass singles though. You can't. It was some nice singles though.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely some good
I ain't
singles.
gonna lie, that Nas joint fire. I can't stop listening to it. That joint, the Nas and Corday.
Yeah, how the
I,
hell she get both of them on the track? That was crazy.
yeah, that
Hold
was
on, hold
fire.
on. Don't forget Freddie Gibbs. Come on
Of
now.
course,
Gibbs
yeah,
was on
yeah, yeah, yeah. He like the best rapper under 40 right now. I'm be honest with you. He the best rapper under 40. Between him and Conway.
Stop it. What you mean he's the best
Back,
rapper under 40?
yeah, because all the greatest was right now to me are over 40. Jay and Nas is killing it right now.
Sir,
Jay,
sir. Gibbs is not better than no little baby. Please stop.
get the fuck
Please
out
stop.
of here. Hey, we're gonna close the
Please
show on
stop.
this note. Nigga,
Exactly.
nigga, never make a bandana. What are you talking about? What
First
are
of
you
all, my
talking
turn is
about?
already better
Never
than
make it.
bandana. My turn is already better than
It's better
my
than
turn is better
bandana.
than
It's
bandana.
better than bandana.
Yes, it is. It is.
I swear,
And
you
with
want to
that
be
being said, I'm
Generation
your
Z. You
host,
want to be
MT.
Generation Z so bad. You want to be so bad. So you tell me the quality of
Little
music on
baby,
my turn is better than the quality of music on bandana. What dope are you
100%.
smoking in America? Is bath salts
100%.
back?
100% is better. My turn. Two
No,
times platinum. Only album to do that last year. Oh, and did he do it during the
he doing
pandemic? Yep. So he
sales.
couldn't even
Oh my
promote it.
god. Let's go ahead and use sales as a deflection of quality of music.
Here we go. And quality of
Hey, if
music, he
Bandana won a
flew.
Grammy. Am I wrong? Bandana won a Grammy. It was best hip hop album.
Oh,
Did it
now
win a
we.
Grammy? You want to use
Oh,
sales?
okay. So
I can use accolades. I can
okay.
use accolades.
Hold on. hold on. I thought the Grammys were culturally clueless. Oh, okay. White Zaddy
And,
does it
and
again.
machines do
White
records, and
Zaddy,
machines do sales.
White,
And farms of these
White
foes and foes
Zaddy,
like yours do sales.
White
When
Zaddy, White
yummy trash
Zaddy.
ass song is a #1 hit, and people still sing yummy, the farms are real.
Once again, White Zaddy, okay, has won again. Got him
Oh my
using
god! Exactly. I'll give
got
you
him
that.
using the Grammys. White Zaddy,
Oh my
okay.
god!
So
Get
with
out
that
of
being
here.
said, this is
My turn
MT.
better than bandana.
It is. So with that being
No, it's
said,
not.
this is MT signing off. With me as my co-host,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, Mr. Come First, because you gotta
Mr.
respect me. Happy
Mr.
NWO
White
week.
Zaddy,
Get out of here.
Mr. White Zaddy
Get
told me.
out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Master Zaddy told him
What's
what to
white?
do.
What's white about Freddie Gibbs? That's a
Oh,
country. That dude's from Gary, fucking Indiana.
I'm talking about you using the
What's white?
Grammy, sir. White Zaddy. White Zaddy does it
Oh
again.
my
And you're
god,
using
man.
record sales. You're using the industry, and that's not white zaddy. Hey, let's just go ahead and end this broadcast. Thank you
All right,
so
man.
much. Thank you so much, y'all. Please,
all
please
right,
let the
man.
people know where to find y'all and everything.
All right. Peace and hair grease to everybody. Sports Talk Ted Josh. We on YouTube. We just dropped Loki review for episode 5. But you can watch all the other ones if you haven't seen it. So find us on YouTube, Sports Talk with Ted and Josh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I highly recommend it, man. Look at all their reviews. Low key, WandaVision, love all of them. Make sure y'all look it
Thank you,
out.
sir.
Try to get that Black Widow review too, y'all.
Now we about to do that.
Oh yeah,
That
we about to do that.
probably be posted this weekend on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire. And shout out to Great One Devoy Banks out there, Not for Debate podcast. Make sure y'all look at them. Make sure y'all support them. This is Mr. Jones again. Happy NWO week, and we out.
Yes, sir.